Don't reproduce a girl would be my honest to God opinion. What are you doing over there?
I'm trying to post this. I didn't know you guys were starting already.
Did we start yet?
Yeah,
he said we were rolling.
We
Relax.
said, what's up? Dude?
Limp Bizkit, let's go.
Doing cold openings.
Is anybody going to tee up why I'm in a dress, or are we just going to...
I think we're just going to let it marinate for a bit, and then maybe like an hour and a half
You
in.
should tell the people why you're in a fucking dress, because
You
you're
want me
the
to
one
do
that
it?
fucking walked yourself right into
why
this.
are you in a dress, fart sucker?
I am in a dress today because I had bet a one-way bet that this series, this podcast show, would not make it to 50 episodes. We are on 53.
We're limping to
Today,
53.
yeah, well, I mean, talk about like crawling into the 53rd episode. The show is so dead. Thank God I'm here. I bet that if they didn't make it to 50, I'd wear a dress in a future episode if they were to make it after 50. Now, my point of contention is with all the audio lost in the show, we should be nowhere close to 53. But alas, here we are.
It was only 2 episodes. That would
And
still
guess-
bring
and-
us to 51.
Yeah. We've had like 3 hours of lost footage. That's about it.
I'd say 47, 48 maybe. So, but well, hey, listen, I'm a stand-up guy, even though I'm sitting down right now. I'm in the dress.
Here's my
I'm
question for
very
you.
uncomfortable. It's very tight. Here we go.
I have a question for you.
Yeah, just what is it?
Are you ready to double down for 100 episodes? Are you going to double down
I mean, we
for
are
100?
limping. We're limping right now.
Yeah, we're limping. You feel so strongly about your bet.
We're crawling. We
What are
crawled
we
to
doing?
50.
So it's less than it's what?
It's another year.
It's another year, right?
Yeah. Do you think we're doing this?
To get to 100?
Labor Day next year, you think we're still doing this?
No, is it Labor Day or is it? No, what do you have in mind? Because I want my side. I want some juice coming my way. I got nothing.
Nico's
The
will
last one.
suck your dick.
Yeah. He'll even take
That's
his
number
tooth
one.
out.
He'll take your tooth out and he'll suck you raw, dude. Suck the skin off. Nico, we're getting to 100. So it doesn't matter. So.
It's a strong bet.
No, the big thing is, I mean, if I hadn't made the bet, you guys would have quit.
I just want this to be noted. I don't agree to that at all. I don't want that to be the terms. Thank you.
I think that what do we you tell us something you want and then we'll
Yeah, then
come
we'll
up with a
reciprocate. We'll
humiliation.
reciprocate. Like
Even
what?
though that we should fucking be picking it as a group, because he literally did this to himself. No one told him to wear a fucking dress. So
You know, he said
He
you'd never
said-
get into 50. He said, well, all right, you have to come in here and address if you don't. If
Well,
we do.
let's arbitration here. We'll give and I'll take. What do we got? What is your brain trust?
Is oral
genius?
sex off
What is
the
your bad brain?
is that off the
Oh
the
yeah,
thing?
no.
I'd take a blowjob from
Front
him in
door,
that dress,
back door,
wouldn't you?
oral. Yes.
I
All
got a
out of
little
the
chubbed
question.
up when I first seen him in here.
All out of the
walking in.
question. All out of the question.
Do we make him go
Pillowcase.
streaking somewhere? Do we have him
No,
just
no,
come
you
on
can't be
here
getting locked
naked?
up for anything.
why not?
I think you got to dress like a clown, full blown clown outfit.
I hate clowns. Clowns
Yeah,
are
but-
scary.
I mean, clown. I mean,
That's
he's
yeah,
basically a clown
like a
24/7.
full blown
that'd
bozo.
be even better than wearing a dress. I mean, a dress
That
is
would be
like
You got to give
that
us
would be-
$100 each.
No,
no,
that's not bad.
That's lame.
That's like 10 of his units.
that's
10,
a lot of
10
money.
units each.
It is a lot of
That
money.
is not 10 units. Dude. That's
got-
like
you got a year to
30,
save.
motherfucker. It's like 30.
You get a whole year.
So it's like I
To
put in
save
3
up-
parlays for a total
You
of
get a whole year.
$13.
Okay.
No, I want
That's-
something
that's-
embarrassing. I don't
that's
want his
too
$100.
easy.
I don't want his $100.
I give you $100 now to quit. You'd
I
probably
would,
take
I
it.
would like want him rather. I'd rather want him to kill himself. Like
Wouldn't
that's where I'm.
maybe not say
thinking
no to
like
that.
that.
$100
You kill yourself
each.
live on camera.
We'll
for
give
us.
you 200 each.
Let's put that on the back burner because I'll be here before the holidays are over. So
So that's your game plan. So you're coming back.
and we'll
If
I'll
we're
see
still
what
doing it.
I'll feel the temperature is, and then we'll see. We'll put something in stone for
Okay.
100. I think that's fair.
Okay.
I'm
yeah.
willing to bet fucking Taco Lewis comes back as a guest before we quit.
Do you mean as a guest or a host?
No, a host.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
I'm willing to bet that he would come back as a host before this podcast crumbled.
So are we doing bold takes right now?
That would save the show.
And that's Justin saying that.
That would save the
Exactly.
show.
Yeah.
That's,
It might.
It could.
Might.
It could
It
save the
could.
show. I mean,
It
all
could
the
sh-
shit you gave him before he left, though. Now you think that he's going to save the show.
Oh, he's a superstar now.
He's a super. So the number of followers matters.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Star power.
Okay. So
He was just kind of like floating around, like he needed to do his own thing. I didn't really want to talk about Mark right now. I didn't want to.
You
I
did
didn't bring
this.
any
you
notes.
brought him up.
No, I didn't. He did, and I said that would save the show because you guys
Oh.
need all the help you can get right now.
Good point.
He was just kind of floating around, and he was in the mix. But now he's like he's mass royalty right now. I mean, it's Guarino, it's Prosciutto, and it's Mark.
Those are the three.
That's it.
That's the Mount Rushmore.
It is.
Who's the fourth
Is it
one?
not?
I don't know.
Everyday Maggie.
Okay, I see what you did there. Got some female presence involved. I like that.
That's your Mount Rushmore.
That's his Mount Rushmore.
Oh, Mount Rushmore.
Those are the people you'd want to meet.
Oh, yeah.
That's your
No.
Massachusetts Mount Rushmore
No.
This is very Billy Tibbetts right now. We're getting the best show in the world. He's doing your most loved. You're doing your most loved
Listen,
Boston celebrities.
I am more of a Mark Taco Lewis fan right now than I have been in a while. And I love not to reserve any love lost for my stepbrother. I love my stepbrother. I love my other stepbrother. I love my cousins here. He might be A-list now. He's getting A-list territory, and I'm just worried that he can stay up there because it's lonely at the top.
I'm worried. Like, how does his dick taste right now is what I really want to know, because it is so far down your throat.
I will say he didn't. He more or less big time me at UFC.
I'm sure he did.
I'm like, hey, where are you sitting? He's like, oh, we're in a suite. I'm like, oh, awesome, cool. I'm sitting in the lower bowl. Like, can you get me up there? And I never got a response from him. So,
well, you're always asking him for stuff.
Just
that would
saying.
make sense. So,
just saying. So.
You want to ask the big celebrity?
You know, I would have gotten you up there.
Yeah, Nico would have. He doesn't care. Marco doesn't want me because he
would have had you thrown out.
Because Marco, because
Justin would have been like, "Hey,
this guy's got to go."
Craig, that guy down there in 108, he just said he has a bomb. So like, I don't know him though, and I don't know how he got this number, but someone's got it. And you just see Alex get fucking tackled, dude.
Yoked up.
That would be good. No, because I feel like he would. He's not, like you said, he's not a confrontational guy, and he probably doesn't want a styles clash. Like, I'm sure he'd do the same thing if any of you were there. And he doesn't want to mix the the family pot where he knows that someone will make fun of him, and he'll embarrass him in front of all his popular TikTok friends, but I understand why he did that. He's
so you think that
he's just an A-list guy.
You're that much of a threat to Mark?
I wouldn't, but I know that's definitely in the back of his head with any of you guys. More so you guys than me, but I think that was a safe play from him. But I enjoyed myself. It was a great event. I don't think there was any atmosphere I've ever seen in that building unlike that show that couple weekends ago. And they also cut the drink limit in half by like 9:30. It was kind of crazy.
They stopped serving at 9:30.
So
you were boozing heavy.
You can go out for 2 at a time, right?
Then they went to 1.
Then they went to 1 at like 9:30, maybe even earlier.
Yeah,
Tommy
said that the seats were full at like 9 by 9
Yeah,
o'clock.
because you go for like a Vegas I don't want to do UFC talk either. This isn't a sports show. You go for UFC fight night at T-Mobile in Vegas, and the prelims are like empty.
It is. We see it all the time in the back. You can see it behind the cage. Yeah.
The garden was half full right at like 6:30 when the fights went off. Like, it was pretty impressive, but I don't want to hype too much.
Boston has always been a huge fight town.
Yeah, and I think
even like coming from like boxing. Yeah,
and you don't get UFC. You get UFC very rarely here. It's only happened one other time, correct?
No. There's been a few other times. The time that they used to come was on President's Day.
Since COVID, it's just been the first time.
Since
right?
2019.
Yeah,
but it was cool. I mean,
McGregor fought.
No, that was even before then.
Thought McGregor. No, that McGregor.
I thought McGregor fought. There wasn't Aldo? Wasn't Jose Aldo?
No, he fought Max Holloway here, and he fought Dennis Seaver.
Yeah, but that was like
they always try to put
that
the
was the
Irish
AFC Championship game, the Deflategate game. So that was like, 2015, 2016.
Wow.
2014.
But the last time they were here was 2019. It was a crazy crowd. I'd definitely go again. I don't care how much I would have paid for tickets again. So anyway,
yeah, like I told you, if I was in the position now than I was then, I definitely probably would have spent the 4 bean skis for like a loge seat. I love that shit. Like, there's so many endless nights where that's one sport that can definitely draw my attention for a night. So
even
it's
though,
a good UFC card.
Full disclosure, Nico is the most casual UFC fight fan you've ever seen. Like,
this
casual
kid is such a fucking moron.
The UFC says it's real as
know.
it gets. UFC says it's real as it gets. Nico is as casual as it gets.
I actually
when it comes to the UFC.
Do you think that you're the number one of everything?
Maybe. Possibly, yeah.
He
I
doesn't,
tune in
like-
at every fight card.
Okay, and you'd have to do that, like I told you, for like 5 fucking years to even get up to where I'm at.
And
But
Nico all of
anyhow.
a sudden thinks he watched Chuck Liddell's every fight from when he was an amateur all the way up to when.
No, I told you
Rashad
when
Evans
I
knocked
told
him
you,
out and
I
ended his
told you when
career.
I started watching UFC, it was when fucking Anderson Silva knocked out Forrest Griffin. From that point forward, I watched
Why
UFC.
do you ask him for his bets then?
Because he
Just to take, just to try and take the fucking opposite every single time. He's never agreed with me once. It's like he literally does it to like fucking torment and fucking troll me.
He just fades
It's
it.
just so fucking obnoxious. I thought for like the first 2 times, I'm like, oh wow, what a coincidence. The third time took every single opposite, and fucking you lost like more than half that time.
I lost. The truth is I only faded him once. And I did lose like a 7-leg parlay. I mean, granted, it was like 1 unit for me, so it wasn't like anything crazy.
It's like $15.
Yeah, no, $5.
it's like
5.
So your unit's a 5.
5. Yeah, 1 unit is $5.
So you
there's something wrong with you.
Listen,
you'll
you can't
bet,
really
you bet
unit-
$5 on the Patriots
Nah.
plus 4.5.
No, if I go straight, I'll throw like 10 or 15. That'll be a 1. That'll not a 1 unit, but I won't
not-
bet
this
5
isn't-
because that's just a waste of
Anything
time.
less than 100 is just useless.
All right, bet $100 on the Patriots right now. Then
I don't believe in them to bet
Okay,
$100.
all right, there you go.
But I'm
Okay.
saying in general, when betting,
next segment.
anything less than $100 is useless.
Justin, I would go with like 25 being the lowest.
$100 is a little ridiculous.
If
Okay,
y'all
You
There
want
we
a
go.
straight
Dude.
bet? Justin's right. You can't just throw 25 on the Patriots to win.
Okay, all right. Now I get what the.
if you're talking about a parlay or the other fucking game that you play, what's it called?
Prize Picks,
Prize
right?
Picks. That's different than what
Okay.
I'm talking about.
All right. Okay. Fair enough. I think I can kind of. You can kind of get behind that. I know you kind
Yeah,
of can.
I would never bet that much ever.
Well, I bet last year in the playoffs 2,000 on Hawkinson to get over like 68.5 yards.
That's ridiculous.
Did
Wait,
you hit
did
it?
you get it?
Yes, I hit it.
Yes.
And
Let's
what do you win there?
You double your money.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be not even, but
Oh,
like
because it was what,
110.
minus
Might even
110.
been 48.5. It was like the lowest number I've ever seen in my life.
We were going back and forth. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but we were going
I
back
think it was
and forth.
48.5.
We were going back and forth during last year's playoffs with props.
I hit every prop I hit.
You hit every
Every
prop you
single
hit.
prop.
I was hot, but I didn't hit. 50,
I didn't lose not one prop bet in the playoffs.
Well,
57%.
Until the Super Bowl.
Documented too. Imagine that.
I'll just wait for I'm just ready for Thanksgiving. I'm ready. I'm on to Thanksgiving.
Why?
Everybody's
So you
sitting in the living room.
You can bet the opposite
And
of
I'm-
what we bet.
and I'm gonna
Yeah.
bet $5 on everything, every bet that you guys yell out. And I'm like, oh, I went under on Dak Prescott's interceptions. Oh, $5 and win $4.55.
I guarantee you that you.
I honestly
lose.
hope you're dead by Thanksgiving, if we're being honest.
Honestly, I got
Wow.
a good life insurance policy with my
Do you?
new job.
You already
my
got
new
one
job.
right now?
So yeah.
Nice. Who's the beneficiary? Any chance I can slide on that?
Is it your ex-girlfriend?
It's not.
Yeah. Did you? You should.
It's McGee.
I think it might be my
It's her
mother.
tits. It's not even her. So just going right to her tits.
All right, great opening segment. Here we go.
I couldn't have wanted a segment any other better way to fucking open and end
Yeah,
on that.
no, it was great.
I got a tea time at 150. Let's move. Let's get this moving.
Oh, now you're the boss?
What do you think you're gonna shoot today? You're gonna be over 100 or under 100?
I shot 68 on a par 58 yesterday down the Cape. So
You mean an executive course? We don't count executive courses because
Well,
there's no way to actually
technically,
judge that.
technically it can't because it's not USGA certified. I can't put in a handicap, so it doesn't really count.
So why are you even mentioning that? Go to the round before.
round before I played Braintree, I shot 88. So my buddy,
Okay, home course, not bad.
My buddy who's not a golfer shot 85. So I just really suck.
He doesn't golf at all.
Well, he does. We usually go out once or twice a week after work.
I
It's
don't
really
understand.
impressive.
I don't
What are we
understand.
I
talking
go
about?
golfing once every 2 years.
He's just-
So
he's golfing
that's-
twice.
that's
Like my
me
buddy who's
golfing.
not a golfer that we go out golfing once or twice
a
a
week.
week.
Does that make any sense to you or no? Or are you just
No.
like full?
Yeah, that
retard
makes
today?
sense. He's not a golfer, but we still play once or twice a week.
No,
No,
he's a golfer.
he's a golfer.
That's
I
a
would
golf.
say someone
That's-
who's not a golfer doesn't
Would be
have
me.
doesn't
I
have
go
new
once
clout.
every
Like he's
2
got a
years.
big pocket and on his bag that the zip is broken.
What does that have to do with
He's
anything?
got older irons. He
I
doesn't have-
actually
delusional.
kind of know what he's saying. I understand what he's saying,
But that's the.
but it
no,
doesn't mean
dude.
like it doesn't mean shit because there's a lot of old guys that play the same way. They play with the same clubs. They shoot par. They still golf.
But he's not a golfer, but he's a golfer. You know what I'm saying?
No.
You're saying
He's
he can
not
swing
a
the,
true
he
golf
can swing
guy,
the
but
sticks,
he can
but
golf.
he's not spending
But
money
you
on
can't
it.
say he's not
Yes,
a golfer.
yes.
Just because he doesn't show up in fucking
He's a casual
Titleist
golfer.
He does
everything.
more with less, so that you really makes you feel bad about yourself as a human
Right,
being.
like he could probably take my bag of 7 clubs and fucking absolutely blow everyone out of the water.
Why do you
All
only
right.
got 7 clubs, dude?
Huh? I don't need much to work with. I just need I got a long wedge, a short wedge, a sand wedge, a putter, and
A long wedge and a short wedge.
What's the long wedge?
6.
That's not a wedge.
6.
That'd be a
Nice,
9.
nice
All
work.
right, sorry.
Okay.
Nice work.
Yep.
And you want me to go golfing with you when you got 4 clubs in your bag?
When I can take care of myself, yeah.
Jay, fine. You a golfer? What's
Well, you're
going
both
on there?
lefties. He can just hit
I'll
you
try.
up for a club.
You
No,
get
I would never
You must
actually
get a
do
nice
that.
tan out there at Braintree Muni, you know?
Honestly, I'll get out there and whack it around, but unfortunately, I didn't grow up golfing, so I'm playing catch up in my adult life.
Yeah,
It's
that's
tough.
I didn't stop playing until I was 17 anyway, and I still suck. So
So it was like 2 years ago.
He's
Yeah.
really bad, yeah.
I beat Al last time we went out, though.
You didn't beat me straight up. He beats me because I have to give him strokes that he lies about his shit. He
Do we
lies
want to?
about-
I'll
that's fine.
I'll pull the gin up right now, and show the camera. My handicap's coming down.
My
Golf
handicap
and
is going
physically.
up.
Yeah,
Because
well,
all I'm playing in is scrambles, and all scrambles do is you get fucked up. That's all you do. You get fucked up. You hit some putts. That's it.
I know. Well, I don't get any invites for the scrambles, and then I don't want to
A,
invite
you're not
anybody
that
else.
good of a time. B, you're not good
You
enough.
said on this show that I'm a better hang than Nico.
Oh, I believe that.
You did
actually.
say that.
That might be true.
That's a fact.
I don't know.
got
Nico's
the
coming
receipts.
back. Nico's coming back. He got this pep in his step lately. He's coming back. Baby.
What do you think it is?
I don't know. Maybe he's emptying his ball bag. I don't know. I haven't thought to ask him yet.
All right, let's get another. Let's
Neek,
go.
do you have any topics today?
Yeah, I got a few. Nothing that crazy. And then this day's kind of fucking trash, but we'll talk about it. First thing is that we're hearing it on the radio on the ride in. I wanted to actually look it up. A flight landed because someone diarrheaed while on the flight. The flight
Explosive diarrhea.
had to turn around. It was leaking down the aisle.
Did you
Oh.
hear the pilot?
No.
He's screaming, we got to turn back to Atlanta. There's diarrhea everywhere. It's a biohazard. So how much diarrhea could have happened that it
Buckets.
would just been everywhere?
How do we even
One person was just running around, shitting in their
What
pants.
did they eat?
I don't know. But 2 hours into the flight, it happened.
That's crazy.
And they
You
were
gotta
going 8
turn
hours. Where
around.
were they going? Maybe Barcelona or Spain. I think they were.
I
Imagine
think it
having to
was
turn
Spain.
around because of that.
Wouldn't
Delta
you just
flight
keep going,
diverted
though?
after passenger reportedly has diarrhea all the way throughout the plane.
He's probably just panicking, running down the hallway, shitting his
Shitting
pants.
everywhere.
How about the
There's shit everywhere.
A flight from Atlanta
Shit
going to
on the
Barcelona
walls.
diverted it from its original course due to an onboard medical issue, which was the case of diarrhea all the way through the plane. This is the way that it's quoted.
That's
So it brings
disgusting.
that is absolutely disgusting. It even got forwarded to the Delta headquarters because people were tweeting from it, tweeting about the smell and shit. Then they said that they were spraying vanilla scent on it, and it just made
no,
it smell
that
like
makes it way
worse.
Oh,
worse.
that probably smelled so bad. I don't even think about the smell in that fucking
That's what the
tin
people were
can.
panicking about. Yeah.
See if Skylar.
I would rather just deal with it, get
People
to
would just
Barcelona.
stop
That's it. They had
throwing
to
up.
come back to Atlanta. So fly 2 hours back to Atlanta, sit on the tarmac for 8 hours.
If Skylar told that story, it would have been like, "Oh, someone went poo poo on the plane, and then that's all that happened." Yeah,
Yeah, she
worst
is pretty
story
bad at
ever.
telling stories.
She is a very, very bad storyteller. She's a terrible liar.
Human being.
Yeah. I mean,
Put it all in there.
but
She
she's
sucks.
she's a solid sister. We'll give her that.
Maybe.
I think being a bad lie is a good thing.
Yeah, at the end of the day, yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I'd agree that's a good thing to have.
So Burning Man, you guys hear about this? Burning Man, this
Oh,
festival
yeah.
shit. There's about 60 to 70,000 people trapped right now.
Nice. That's what you get.
It goes down in a desert in Nevada or Arizona, one of the two.
There's Nevada.
Nevada,
Yep.
and they got smashed with rain, like a rainstorm, and
They're all just stuck in the
they're
mud.
all basically literally
One person
just
died.
stuck in the mud. Somebody died. Apparently, you can't touch the mud with your feet and shit because it's really
Probably mad
sticky?
bacteria
It's
and shit.
wicked bacteria and disease
–
infected.
Sounds like my cum.
Jesus.
Okay. Causes nausea, throw up, the whole 9 yards, all that bad shit. So
Literally.
Is that the guy that was on the plane?
He was just coming from Burning Man.
Speaking of the guy in the plane, do you think he had Chipotle beforehand? Because that seems like that's like a Chipotle.
That's got that's got airport Chipotle written all over.
That's what I'm saying. Airport Chipotle or Qdoba, because that you're playing with some swimming in some risky waters, eating Chipotle before you get on a plane.
Yeah,
you're running risk of fucking eating anything before you get on a plane.
You gotta keep that light.
It's
8
gotta
hours.
go. It's gotta go Sabaro. It's gotta be Regina. It's gotta be
You're
something
thinking just
easy.
a pizza,
Some
a
carbs.
greasy
Yeah,
pizza. Yeah.
absolutely,
carbs.
absolutely.
I actually went to the Kelly's. The Kelly's wasn't bad in the fucking airport. I got chicken finger plate. It's pretty solid on my way to North Carolina.
More like Smoldering Man. Am I right?
All
He's
right.
got some bad jokes. But in terms of the Burning Man, this is what they get, these losers, for going to these festivals. If you go somewhere with a couple 100,000 people in one thing, I'm sure Jay Fine has been to Burning Man, knowing him. He's probably got done mushrooms, been to Burning Man.
invented
What is
Burning
it,
Man.
dude?
You deserve this 100%. You deserve to die. You deserve to die if you put yourself into that situation where you could be trapped. You want to go to a festival in the fucking middle of nowhere. You deserve this to you. And hopefully you think twice about it in the future. That's what I would say.
I'm
Simple.
not down for the whole big festival thing. I
No.
can live without going to all those. I really can.
Dude,
that
I
shit kind
love
of gives
the
me anxiety.
Patriots. I love the Patriots, and I think twice about going to Gillette. I
would
can never
never.
imagine
And
going
that's
to
not
Burning
even
Man.
that bad. That's like a regular sporting event.
I
wouldn't
know,
you say?
exactly. And
Yeah.
it's like that to
I
me is a
would
nightmare.
much rather watch on TV.
From your coach. Well, I was
1000%.
about to get into that. We'll get into that down the road. On
Jay
like
Fine's a festival guy, though.
your
I know
ideal-
he
Yeah,
is.
he loves all,
Your ideal
all the
Sunday
mischief
setup,
you can
but
get into.
He loves
Yeah.
to look at
You love the
it.
festivals, Jay Fine? You Jay Festival?
I mean, I've only been to a couple. It's not like I've been to a bunch.
What's
I've
a
done,
couple?
like-
10?
I did Bonnaroo twice. I did the Jazz Fest in New Orleans, which is a little bit different. It's not like a typical
Jazz
festival.
Fest, huh?
Yeah, and then
Whole lot of jazz hands.
what I do? I forget. I did one other one. I think a small one. I forget the name of it. But no, a couple times. I think you got to go at least. Like
Anybody
once or
else been
twice.
to a festival? I don't think I've ever had.
No, I felt
No.
I felt trapped at Xfinity Center the other night, and I was in the lawn with my cousin.
I've been on like Warped Tour and shit, but even that can be.
we
a
were in the
nightmare.
lawn, and you can just do whatever you want. You know,
What were you and your cousin doing on the lawn? That
some
sounded so
41
fucking
Simple Plan and
glazing.
Offspring.
Jay
And we
Fine,
left
I have
before
a
the
question for
Offspring
you
started.
on the technical side of this stuff, because I am just looking at this monitor and I'm just getting a chuckle every time I see Alex on the screen. Is it possible for the entire YouTube to have a singled camera on him or no?
Oh, we're way
Like
past
in the
that
corner?
at this point.
No,
You wanna-
because it's
You want to
gotta.
set up another camera on him?
No.
No.
No,
Come
I
on,
meant
we're already
like
halfway done here.
Is it, no,
Home
there's no way
stretch.
because we're recording on
We're
one
in, like, the
video
top,
feed,
top
right?
of the fourth.
Yeah,
And
right.
you're switching
Yeah,
your
oh, big
alt
time.
right now.
Yeah, but
Those
you-
aren't on separate feeds, right?
You're
Starting
saying
pitches
you want
getting
to add
pulled
a
as we
little
speak.
camera of him to the corner. of
Bullpen's
one of your-
warming up.
Yeah, but I mean, it might be
65
too late
pitches
now.
on.
But I was thinking if that was possible. Like, I'm legitimately crying laughing when
I
it
think
comes
I
up on
could
the
do.
screen.
I think I could do it.
You know who? You know who?
Let's not fuck with it now.
You know who Jay Fine reminds me of right now with this new setup is Wizard of Oz, the guy behind the curtain, and it's just like the mini guy, like standing like his back towards everybody, playing the organ and speaking into the microphone. That's Jay Fine right now.
He
behind the
reminds me of
curtain.
like, do you know, like on every single sports broadcast ever where they cut to the person in the video truck? That's what he looks like to me.
Oh, yeah,
The
it's
same
like-
from the thing, yeah.
Camera one, take
Yes.
one. Camera two, take two. Oh, well, he's only going through 2 cameras here, and you poor guys are paying him a fortune. That's okay.
Anything else, Nico?
He's gonna retire.
That's
off
a little
us.
behind the curtain talk for all you folks at home. Just kidding.
We
Justin,
just lost 5 followers.
Hedge
Yeah.
Better has a great service here in Braintree, beautiful Braintree, Massachusetts.
Braintree
like, really,
Braintree
like,
is by
you love
far
Braintree?
definitely not fucking. It's not beautiful.
What'd you say, Al?
You love Braintree like that?
Uh,
Do you think it's one of those cult towns where people like just are from Braintree?
no,
love
because
Braintree?
you get a lot of not at all. Because I wouldn't say it's not like the neighborhood has changed. You're not going to be one of these Taco Lewis people. That, oh, this place used to have some character, and this place is completely different.
when he knows nothing
He's
about
too
any
young.
city.
He's too young. He don't remember. He's too young.
No, I mean I don't know. This place back in the day, I heard that it was kind of a rough and tough area. Now
I'm not
it's
even
kind
talking
of
about
like
rough and
still-
tough. I'm just talking about like it was just one of those neighborhoods.
Oh,
Like
you guys are both Braintreeites.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
They're both womps.
Wow.
yeah, like it's just one of those towns. You know, everybody 4 or 5 years older than you. Everybody 4 or 5 years younger than you. You know, all your friends, siblings, their cousins, their family. It's just one of those towns.
Yeah,
But
it's
about how-
nothing. It's
it's not to do with like how tough you are. It's just everyone just knows
In
each
that
other. type of thing.
perspective,
Yeah.
think about how fucking crazy this was a fucking hop for me. This is total side note. growing up and going to Georgetown Middle High School, there was 113 people in my graduating class. Yo, I knew where everybody's like first and last name and where they lived in the town. That's how small shit was and how much everybody knew about like everybody else. I transferred to Revere High, 435 people. When we graduated, I didn't know probably 2/3 of the people that I graduated with.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
I went to school with these people every fucking day. I have no fucking clue who they are.
How big was your graduating class, Nico?
434 fucking people.
Well, there's okay.
That's who graduated. That's needless to say. Like there was 60 people that just didn't make the cut.
That's a big number. That's pretty good for Revere.
but it's fucking a lot of motherfuckers in that fucking building.
But I mean, Brainshi's just kind of a blast. Like half people are new and half people are still here. It's not really like a transplant.
Did Taco do a review of your city?
No, he hasn't done Braintree yet.
Wow.
I just want to hear
reason for that.
I just want to hear how wrong he'll be. Like he'll just stop making up things.
I think he's gonna try. He's gonna remember a conversation him and Jay Fine had like 2.5 years ago about one thing.
His big thing will
he'll
be
use that.
His big thing will be this is a city, but it has a town government. Can you believe that? Isn't that wacky?
Yeah,
that's gonna be
So
his big thing. I
wacky.
guarantee. Yeah,
It's like
gonna.
Saugus.
And people like comment like, "Oh, Mark, I love you." All the women in their 40s.
do you
and
know
50s.
what I want right now? Actually, Jay,
I'll tell you what, my
Fatsucker?
brother's never been more wrong about. To cut you off,
Yes.
is Pizza Maria. I will just come out and say that he is so
He's
fucking
wrong.
Is
He's
so
dead wrong
fucking
about that.
dead wrong in the dirt. Dead.
Wait, he
dead
reviewed Pizza
fucking
Maria?
bullet in the dead. I remember he did a slice on our way out, one of our first ever episodes, and he gave it like a 4 and said like it was trash.
Yeah, he said it's
Bro,
disgusting.
It was
I won't
pretty
go
good
there.
there.
We
I think.
have
Yeah.
gone down there now after giving it a real fucking first shot. We've gone there probably 10 plus times. We all try and get something new every single time.
This
Haven't
is
had a bad meal
And
yet,
this is
Jay
coming
Fine.
from somebody who said the Holocaust didn't happen. Taco Lewis was more wrong about the Pizza Maria than the Holocaust.
I was
That's
there when he
what we're
said
talking
that.
about.
You can
I
never,
was there
you
when he said
can,
that.
you could never ever believe somebody actually.
He did
being,
admit it though. Give him credit. We went there with him, and he did admit it was good.
I did.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we
well,
got-
okay,
we
yeah,
got
we
into
didn't get
He
to that
did
part.
order the fucking chicken ziti broccoli, which is
and he
kind of
said
weird.
he still said it was really good.
He
No,
did
but
say it was
I
good.
seen it. It looked fine. I looked like I would eat it. I would eat anything
Yeah,
from there. They
I know.
haven't knocked me once. The
But I'm not going there for a fucking chick brock
I would
ziti,
agree
dude.
with that. I think that's an odd,
I
an odd
hear you.
move
There's a
for
lot
an
of
odd
other-
person,
Listen.
from an odd human being.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you hear? Have you ever? I think we might have
Keto.
brought it up. I think we might have brought it
keto.
up before.
He's always on keto. I can only have 2 bites. He
the
says.
place
2
that
bites.
was here before Pizza Maria.
Oh yeah.
They used to have like car shows. They would stay open till like 2-3 in the
So
morning.
Crown Pizza they were a drug front acting as a restaurant. And so you could call them at like 4 a.m. and some dude would answer and he'd be like, "What do you want?" And you could just like order food and be like, "Okay." And he'd come and give you food.
They'd
But,
have
like,
car shows in the parking lot at like 2-3 in the morning. It'd be all over like the Facebook groups in Braintree.
Bro,
like,
that was-
can you believe this place is allowed to be open that late?
That was huge in Northgate. It used to literally look like Fast and Furious 2 in Northgate.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Wendy's parking lot.
That's crazy. Remember all that shit's gone.
What I want to get to
My,
is that this is one of the topics. We just break up Nico's topics a little bit. I want you to give a report card on this fucking podcast, and I want you to tell us what we need to do differently.
do we want a state of the nation right now?
We need a state of the nation from Fatsucker. That's what everyone came here for. They need that money. We need that. We need to pay the bills here. So come.
I love it.
Red
Let's go.
light
Let
Al.
it go.
Red light Al right
We're
now.
giving you a little bit of free reign here
Carte
to shit on
blanche.
Justin and Nico.
This show is the spice and the piss and vinegar that you guys came into the show is completely gone. And this isn't an act. I didn't rehearse this like all my phone calls that never got played because censoring Justin over here doesn't want to hear any of my voicemails.
It's a true.
And there's probably 10 or 15 probably 5 or 6 voicemails
We've
in that
played
inbox.
all of your voices.
we
Nope,
have played a
that's
few of them
false.
and they weren't good.
That's false. That you have not played every voicemail I've ever sent, but that's not
honestly,
the point.
Alex, the last one. I know you're going on your rant, but like the last one was so bad
The
that
last
it made
two
me
were
angry.
horrible.
So,
No, the vindictive
And
Justin one was
I know,
that
but
was
the
my
one
best
before
work
that
right
one where
there.
you did like this voice fucking change thing, it was pretty bad.
All right. So the state of the nation on this show is that this show needs a kick in the pants. That's what it needs. And I'm here to get off the ground running with the show once again, like I did the past 2 episodes. Highest rated, highest numbers, highest hits on YouTube.
That's not
that
true, but okay.
I was on this show.
Okay, that's not true, but okay.
And I'm just trying to inject a little HGH, a little whatever you want to put in this show that this show needs. And I'm here, and it
You're
needs a
here to
lot
do-
of help.
And
Okay,
a
so
dress.
what are you gonna do?
Oh, nothing. I'm just here. I didn't
That's
bring
it.
any notes. I just wanted to come here, have
That's
a good
your
time,
State of the
take
Union?
my day off. The show needs something different. I mean, I
And you
think
think you and a dress is it?
this wasn't my idea. It was your guys' idea. So that's just egg on your face for showing up to
love
what
the
I have
dress,
to do.
dude. Like it's cracking me up.
I don't hate it. You know, I thought it was going to be more of like a sore subject.
What I want to know.
I was talking, but go ahead.
What I want to know, because you're going off topic here. You started saying something and then you completely stopped. So I'm trying to rein you back in.
Okay, I have these conversations on the side with my best friend Al over here almost every episode, and I just never gets to the main feed.
But the piss and vinegar
here.
is probably what Justin's going to say. What are you talking about with the piss and vinegar? Like, what do you mean?
It's like this show. The morale is so low. You guys come in here. I mean, even at the beginning, you talk about a cold open. Like the body's cold. Like you're doing CPR trying to get this show going, trying to get some air into the show. And now that I'm carrying in this show, like I have the last 2 times I was on it, highest rated, highest hits on YouTube's, by the way, and
Again,
Spotify,
false.
Stitcher, Apple Podcast, wherever you can find
So
the
again,
show.
you just have nothing.
I actually am interested to know what our highest viewed episode is.
It's easy. It's the
smiley face.
Smiley
Smiley
face.
face.
Yeah.
For
Oh
sure.
yeah, I mean it's like
Okay.
picking Tom Brady in a football draft. Like every show besides that, because Marco put a little bit of time in it, and it went great. And I said, you guys should do more stuff like that. The show after that, I said, you guys should do more stuff like that. And I think Mark did it for like a show and a half, and then that was it. But my bigger point is, you have a good audience. You have a good following right now, right? Couple thousand here, couple thousand on YouTube. You need to, I don't say cut the whole show in half, but it needs to be more, not just clips, because show clips are great and one of them goes viral every once in a while. You've got to cut the show down. I'm sorry. You guys are great talents. If you cut everything you do into 2-3 hours into an hour or less, more people are going to get to the show because, oh, wow, I don't have to take 2 hours of my day, 3 hours of my day, 3.5, 4 hours of my day to listen to this show. That is just a lot of filler and not a whole lot of, meat and potatoes. It's just a lot of greens and decorations and not so much the real deal meal that you want.
What do you think that your rambling response? You just talked for 40 minutes and gave us one tip the whole time to cut it down short. You just talked for that long.
Well, I think
And you're talking us to be like tight on point.
Well, I always give pointers to mostly Al because he's the only one who was reasonable here and will actually try and come back
I
at
do
me
like
and
how
debate.
I'm getting my dick sucked a little bit.
Yeah,
I like
all
that.
you're
I'm
doing
the
is
reasonable
sucking
one.
his dick.
I
You
like
want-
that.
Al, do you want to golf with me later today?
I would love to do that, Fats.
All right, yeah, let's do it. You guys aren't invited. No, but because I know Al's the only one who won't get upset and won't get mad at me for bringing up won't get too sensitive, like sensitive Justin over. I can see his skin crawling
He is
right now.
sensitive, yeah.
He's big time skin crawling. But that's not my bigger point is the things that I've suggested it has happened, and I think it's made for a better show, but the morale is low. Almost like I said in the very beginning that there's some sort of power struggle going on, perhaps. And I think that might be coming to fruition very soon.
So
That's
you're
what I
telling
think.
me that you're going to go with the same thing that you said before. We're not going to get to 50 episodes. You said there's going to be this power struggle. So now you made it seem like Marco was a power struggle. So now who's the power struggle against?
It's 2 guys wearing a black shirt and they're sitting right next
So it's
to
me
each
and Justin
other.
a power struggle.
I
with each
think
other.
so.
Okay.
I could just feel a little. I could feel a little something in the green room getting my dress on today, talking about merchandise, and I think we should do this, and I think we should do that, and this won't work, and that won't work, and box logos. And
I don't think
this
we've
logo
ever-
isn't centered on my
I
back.
don't think
and
we've
blah blah blah.
ever even had that conversation.
Yeah, but if you just butt heads constantly, I mean, you've already walked out of the show once. Who's to say it's
He's
not going
never
to happen
walked out
again?
on me. He walked out on Marco, right? Was that what it was?
It
Or
was
Nico?
more me.
Yeah, it was Marco
was
and
totally
Nico.
Nico.
Yes.
But
So-
I mean, all right.
he was close yesterday. Last week, I would say.
Yeah.
I felt like I had to pull back a little bit. I will agree with that.
I mean, you did ruin the draft.
No, I don't think I ruined the draft at all.
Actually, I think you had a great draft, by
Thank
the way.
you. I
I think
appreciate
Bobby
that.
was a great. Anyway,
And the dick's
so
back in the
so
mouth.
my
Who else could be?
To tie a
who
bow-
else could be Bobby?
to
Name
tie-
one other person on the planet that could be Bobby
No.
besides Margot Robbie.
Amy Schumer.
I would take those fat
good one.
tits.
All right, so listen. To tie a bow,
I think we all would.
to tie a bow on this all,
I've never been so bored in my life,
to
Alex.
tie a bow on this all. Cut it down, segment oriented. You can free flow. You can be
We
shoot from
already
the hip,
dropped
man,
trivia, buddy.
And you can go an hour, 10, 20, 30 tops. Because that's how you're going to drive.
We already dropped trivia.
Yes, and thank God because it's like 33% of the show.
I think it was more than that.
Way more. 33% of the show for a 3-hour show is what? An hour? Over a little less than an hour, a
could do
little more
math.
than an hour,
You
right?
do the math.
I
You
feel
got
like
that.
you don't ever know what to do with your eyes. At the beginning, he was really talking dead into the camera. Now he's talking into my microphone. He's not even looking at me in the eyes. I don't know what's going on with him.
I think he's nervous.
Oh, I'm nervous for
No, I
this
think
show.
he's trying to find what he wants to say. I thought he was going to come. He was all
not
prepped
prepared.
up. No, he's not
No,
prepared.
I said I have no notes. And you go,
He's
You
not
lack
prepared.
preparation.
I
You
would
lack
say that
preparation.
the three of us have never been even more on the same page than ever before.
Yeah, I would say with the show, we're all on the same page now. Baby showers, it's a different story. Me and Justin probably different. on
Don't
the
get
baby
her
shit.
fired up. She's in there. Don't make her come.
Oh,
in.
yeah,
Don't make
Al,
her come
Al.
So,
in here.
I'm-
so we're just.
all
I'm
down
just
for
saying that me and him might differ on those things.
And then lastly, this show, as I said, needs a kick in the butt. You need some star power. I think you might need to call a former family member that formerly left this show.
My mother's dead. She can't come.
She's dead.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
That would be
Okay.
the star power.
What do we got next?
Hey, I got a question for you. Is your godfather Mike Ruzioni?
Is my godfather Michael Ruse? No, why? What's the joke?
Oh no, I was just asking. I
No.
honestly thought about that the other day. I was watching Miracle with my kid, and I was just wondering. I thought he was your godfather. I was telling everyone he's your godfather, so I'm just going to tell everybody that.
Yeah, we can roll with it. Sure.
Okay. All right.
Sure. I mean, my dad's cousin, but
Yeah,
so
what else
technically
you
he's
got,
really not
Nico?
even related to me.
Smash Mode's dead.
He doesn't. He's not looking like an all-star right now. That's what happens when you drink yourself to death.
No. So
I would
For
say he
all-
lived a good life, though.
all
Think about it. He was
for,
famous.
1990s,
56,
early
dude.
2000s kids.
Yeah, the Shrek theme song.
Shrek theme song.
He was killing it for a little bit, but obviously he fucking is dead now.
Is that what happened? He drank himself to death?
I think he had liver failure.
No failure.
Yeah.
Kidney and liver failure. They said it was from the booze. That's all he did was booze. I'd say that sounds like a good life to me.
Well, he was like, if you've seen him in the past few years, he's tried to do like some sort of resurgence for Smash Mouth, and he just looked really like swollen, and you could tell he was all red in the face.
Instead,
and shit.
just drank and did a bunch of coke.
He
and
drank
gave
himself to death.
I believe it was a couple months ago, he gave the old Nazi salute at a show and went on a drunken tirade. So
That was him who did
probably
that?
not a great guy. Yeah, might have deserved to die. Just saying.
So he
Yeah,
was a
him and Mark
skinhead.
Lewis. Yeah, they probably both did Holocaust
Him and
deniers.
Mark Lewis.
Well, he was wearing that.
They are both big superstars. So
Did you
They
see
are.
the shirt
It's
he
true.
was wearing at fucking your son's birthday with the guy on the back?
He did look like he was doing the salute.
He looked like he was doing the salute. That's all I'm
We
saying.
should stop piecing these things together. Maybe
Yeah,
we should
it's
do a
starting
deep
to make
dive
sense.
if
into
you
that.
do a little digging, a little true crime, how the rise and fall of Mark Lewis. I love Jay Fine giving me the old chuckle every once in a while.
I
Jay
think
Fine
somebody's
loves it. Jay
laughing at
Fine
me.
loves your episodes.
think
He's
they-
a fan of Fat
I'm
Sucker
a big,
featured
I
episodes.
request your
As
presence
I'm
more.
not.
Thank you.
I
Yeah,
think that you were team Billy Tibbetts on the Billy Tibbetts versus Mark Lewis thing. Can you agree to that?
No, I have no comment. I don't even want to get into that. That's the last thing we need on this
He
show.
just kept showing. I would get
Maybe
texts that was
that's
just
exactly
like
what we
best
need.
show
Maybe-
in the world, best
maybe-
show in the
maybe
world.
it
He
is.
would say that's all he would say.
Maybe it
best
is.
show in the world, Billy Tibbetts.
Yeah, no comment. no comment.
All right. So on this day, like I said, this day is pretty fucking boring. We'll get into some of the shit though.
Okay, so these are. So we didn't go to the whole week. We didn't look into like the maybe one thing from every day in the week that we were here. We went one day. We didn't.
Oh, that's right.
That's right.
I'm not
yeah.
gonna lie. I
Okay.
forgot that.
So it's good when
That's
we
on
get
me.
constructive criticism, but we don't even like take advantage of it. I like that.
Take
I
on
like
it. Yeah,
that. Okay.
Al had a really good plan for that. So that fucked up for me. All right. So anyhow, 1976, first episode of the Muppets aired. I know everyone cares about that.
I used to
Jim
love the
Henson,
Muppets.
dude.
That was my shit.
R.I.P.
Dude's awesome.
To
He
who?
died.
Yeah,
Jim
he's-
Henson.
He had to
Jim,
die.
he's dead as a doornail.
As long as in 1997 on this day, Mother Teresa joined him as well. She died.
Saint.
Can we talk
Yep.
about how she's a saint? Are we sure about that? Or how does that work?
Pretty
I
sure
think I
she's
just
a
think the
saint.
Pope just decides if you're a saint or not.
Right.
I mean, I would say it's all
What
bullshit.
are the qualifications to be a saint? Don't you have to like perform miracles?
Yeah, they have to prove like one or two miracles or something like that.
What's considered a miracle?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Again,
Time
for
out.
this
That's-
podcast.
I'm not so sure.
That's for sure. Like, that's serious though?
Yeah, look it up. Let's look up what's the qualifications to become a saint. I'll
Because
look it
I
up now.
will say that we're all saints for having to listen to Alex's fucking tyrant.
Well, I don't, the Catholic Church isn't one to predict or oppose somebody to performing miracles, because in their minds they performed way too many miracles back in the day.
I didn't touch any little boys this week. So
That's a
I'm
miracle.
saint.
Okay, so this is what happens. First of all, they start as venerable, then blessed, then saint. So it's a 3-step process. In order to become a saint, you need to prove 2 posthumous, however you say that, means post-death miracles. So that has to be a miracle has to be 2 of them have to be proven and attributed to you to become a saint.
Brought somebody back to life.
Or like
No,
you
it
have
could
to
be
be
anything.
dead,
Give
or
them
you have to
CPR.
perform a miracle on a dead person.
No, you're dead.
You're dead.
up into the sky, and they prove that miracle's to you, like you came and showed yourself to somebody or something like that.
All right. Well,
that
that's
seems
probably
a little-
the easiest one. I just tell my buddy, yo,
Yo, when I'm gone,
yeah,
That's
this,
it. Well,
this,
that fart's
this is
like
what
a
you
fart
say.
sucker.
And then a month later, you say this. Done.
Yeah.
if you were to describe what the fart sucker looked like, what would you describe him as? I say
Like in general, or
I
right
think
now wearing
no,
this
just
dress?
in general. But I mean, in this dress, it actually fits even more because I tell people this all the time. Everyone that asks, "Who's the fart sucker? What's he look like?" I'm like, well, first of all, you can watch a couple episodes. He's been on a few episodes, but if you don't want to go back and watch the episodes, just think of a transgender swimmer that comes in second place. So he's transitioning.
Yeah, do you
to
know
a girl.
like when Michael Phelps won
Yes,
the
he's
Olympics?
the second swimmer
guy
in the
that got
back
in
that
second.
didn't even win.
Yeah.
Yes.
Second to last.
But the transgender, like
That's
he's
pretty-
going into girls' high school games and can't even beat them. That's the fart sucker with the voice of a 65-year-old male who smokes 2 to 3 packs a day.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
That's
Hey,
pretty tough.
that's a dynamic character right there.
Yeah,
Dynamic.
I would say
You
so.
don't know which way he's coming, dude.
That's a confused character. That's
Who
what that for
obviously
sure is.
knows nothing about wrestling either.
Oh my! I don't even want to.
He's a shitty wrestler. Everyone knows it.
You said Bray Wyatt is a shitty wrestler, good entertainer.
He's a
right?
powerhouse, dude. What
Well,
do you
he's
want him
dead,
to be?
so he's not much of a anything. He's just in the ground right
He was
now.
a powerhouse.
That's crazy.
He went 7 feet underground. He was such a powerhouse.
Yeah,
That's how
yeah.
much of a powerhouse he
That's
was.
crazy. Who do you think would fight in a hand-to-hand combat when fucking you or Bray Wyatt?
Right now, me.
All
Duh,
day,
easy answer.
I think
Elbow
he would
drops,
still
dude.
beat.
I just have
I
to put
think
my
he
fo-
would still beat you
I
up.
just have to put my foot on his chest and count the 1, 2, 3,
That's it.
and new. Can
Can you picture that day he was actually talking about putting him in the Hall of Fame? Because he
You
died
can't-
early?
you
They're
can't put-
gonna put him in the Hall of Fame.
It might no, because WWE is very much of like a
Just get some
woe is
ratings for that
me.
day.
Yeah, like look at us, we're the moral high ground, even though we had 2 guys kill themselves and their significant other
Entire
and children.
families, yeah.
But we're so great and we're family
But that
oriented.
has nothing to do with them.
No,
Vince wasn't in there strangling Chris Benoit's fucking kid to death.
With the
Yeah.
Bowflex machine.
yeah.
yeah, but I
He
mean,
probably bought him the Bowflex.
but they're still trying. I mean,
I want the receipts from the Bowflex is what I want to know.
Well,
Was that bought with company funds? That's
technically
what
it probably was.
That is definitely that Bowflex.
That's
is,
all I wanna
That
know.
Bowflex is brought to you by.
I want. Was it
fucking
on the
WWE.
company card? That's what I want to know.
If so, we had some dirty hands.
no, but the company like that is they're so family oriented and they want to get a moment out of everything and they want to go viral and he'll be in the Hall of Fame. And he
Family-oriented.
shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame.
He won multiple championships.
He
Yeah,
won.
but who cares? Vince McMahon is raping everyone left and right, dude. He's legitimately raped half that company. And
Let's
they're
just
talking
be
like they're moral
honest,
high
though.
ground.
Let's just be honest. It's not a real Hall of Fame.
Oh, so you're admitting wrestling's fake?
It's
scripted.
predetermined.
It's predetermined.
It's fake.
It's
Say it for my kid.
no.
Please.
It's predetermined.
Fuck you and fuck your kid. It is not predetermined.
Predetermined. The Hall of Fame is very much like
So when you have a
society thing of
kid,
them.
J Bones,
And fuck my kid,
I
too.
ruin it for your kid,
No, you're not.
that's gonna be the one thing I'm gonna do. I don't care about Santa.
No,
I'll let him keep
I
believing
will
that shit.
blow Santa for Albie if you blow any.
That'll be way past that. Your kid's not even gonna be recognizing
How
like
old-
stuff.
how old's
like,
your kid?
In 3 years, 4 years.
How old's
My kid's
Allie?
9. He's not. He got like 1 year maybe.
He
tops.
still thinks he's believing the whole Santa thing because
yeah.
the kids these
I
days
think
are
right
pretty.
now he is, but I would say it's coming to a
The-
it's coming to an end.
the
They-
kids
Dude,
these
they-
days are
in
pretty
football
rabid.
practice, they're talking about blowjobs. They're 9 years old.
Yeah, they're
What?
pretty crazy nowadays.
Yes.
They're,
What do you
they're,
mean?
They're
That's-
rampant.
They just
That's
saying
wild.
69
Well, they don't
blowjobs.
know
They're
what it
asking
means.
people. They don't know what it means yet, but it's coming. It's coming, dude. Obviously,
Literally.
it's coming. Legitimately, he's gonna start coming soon.
Oh my god, I dread that day.
I know. It's crazy.
Fucking-
I'm gonna
you know
walk
your
in on
wife's
him.
gonna walk in on him. It's not gonna be you. It's gonna 1,000% gonna be your wife.
Yeah, because I just let him do his thing.
Yeah, she's not gonna
She's
know-
such a pain in the ass.
She's not gonna know what to do.
He was just jerking his dick. I actually got her the other day. I went into the bathroom and he was showering. So I went back to my wife and I was like, you'll never believe he was just jerking his dick in there. She's like, what? I'm like, yeah. He was just beating the shit out of his dick, dude. Just abusing himself in there. She's like, Al, be dead serious with me right now. I'm like, no, obviously he wasn't jerking his dick off. He's 8.
He's 8. Leave him alone.
Doesn't he listen to the show?
No, he doesn't listen.
Probably for the
Sometimes if it's on. What
Probably
ring
for the
size
better.
are you? What the fuck? She's trying to buy me a ring.
Nice. There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
No
cock ring.
idea.
Is it a cock ring?
Yeah, that's extra small for the cock ring.
Yeah.
What do we got next? What do we got?
It's like a kickstand.
Why are you rushing this along? I don't care that you have somewhere
Do you know
to
what?
be.
Justin, he's
Do you know what,
playing a little-
Fatsucker? He's playing your role.
I was
Say
gonna
it,
say,
because that's a
dude.
Justin move.
Justin's
Justin's
kind
a
of
Russian.
taking he's kind of taking your
Justin's
offensive
Russian.
playbook.
I
Yes.
don't like it.
He doesn't like it.
See?
He doesn't like when he's being rushed.
yeah,
He likes
yeah.
to do the
Justin
Russian.
does
Yeah,
not
yeah.
like a no huddle offense.
No. I like a no huddle offense. I don't like a fucking guest giving the no huddle offense. You are not the quarterback, my friend. You're on the
he's
fucking
going
bench.
back.
I'm the
I-
superstar wide receiver. That's what I am. Number one.
So you're the diva. You are a diva in that fucking dress that was probably bought from DV8. I don't even know where that
most
came
jersey sales, highest traffic on all the
please.
socials. That's me right
Then
there.
start your own
Number
fucking
one.
podcast.
I would if I had the time. I don't. I took an unpaid day
Didn't
off
have
to
the
be here.
fucking time.
I took an
Please,
unpaid.
like we have all the time in the
from. You
world.
were taking it off anyways. You didn't just come for us. You wanted a long weekend off the thing. You took the Friday and the Tuesday. Don't act like you're
that's
doing us a
also-
favor.
That's also true. That's
Yes,
also
yeah.
true.
So don't act like
That's
I'm
also
going to suck
true.
your dick.
I love a no huddle offense, not by you.
Nico, what is the
Well,
next
boo,
topic?
boo, hoo.
The next topic, dude. So as obviously now we know, football is officially 2 days away. It's Tuesday.
Fucking go, kid.
Game starts fucking on Thursday night. It's Casey and the Lions. My question to you guys is, I want to know, and I don't care if we fucking did this a year ago. This is to me way better than Christmas. It is just far better than Christmas. Football starting, just finished the first week of college football. What's your guys' ideal Sunday setup?
Oh, well, unfortunately, I work, so.
See, it's impressing Justin. So his ideal setup. Okay, so my ideal setup, 100%. We're not going to listen to Justin because he could have just gave an answer. And just
Yeah,
pretended
Justin,
it
I
didn't
want to
work.
get back to you. Like, what would be
I'm
your
stuck.
ideal?
I gotta watch shit on my phone while people are coming in, and I can't even fucking watch the game.
My ideal setup is I make a Sunday sauce. That's what I like to do.
Must be
I'll
nice.
Get the fucking ribs going, the meatballs, the sausages, and we start going to work. That's what I do. I get up, I
Okay.
start going to work. Then I start looking at the lines. Now I'm looking
Nice.
at lines. I look at the lines first, then I go to prop bets. Which prop bets really tickling my fancy? Check the fantasy lineups. That's how we're going to start. Then maybe I start drinking. Okay, and maybe I start throwing in some bets.
What time
with
is
a
it
couple
right
drinks
now? What time is it right now when you
12,
start?
12:30?
Yeah, when you start drinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So that's all being done somewhere between the would you say 9 a.m. to 12?
Yeah,
o'clock
probably somewhere
range?
around there. I'm starting the sauce. I'm getting that all going, and then I'm going to start looking at the lines. Maybe have a drink, and I'm already 8 to 10 espressos deep at this point. So I already got my 8 to 10 espressos in. Then we're going to start drinking. Then we're going to be watching Red Zone. My ideal setup is really what I need to do is hook up a second TV.
Yeah,
I
I was
need
just
the
gonna-
Red Zone,
I
and
was
then I
gonna
need
say
the
the same
You
Patriots.
need the
thing.
Patriots in the red zone.
I'm doing a lot of flipping.
Yeah.
I go Patriots heavy, and then I flip to the Red Zone on the commercials or like some downtime.
Yep.
But I need 2 TVs. That's one thing that I do need to. I need to fix that and eradicate that
Yeah,
this
but
year.
you can do red zone on your phone while the Patriots.
Yeah, but then
game's
you're
on.
behind
No.
if you're streaming
No, you
it.
need your phone to check other shit.
You need your phone to be checking all the stuff.
I gotta do everything
Text
on
you,
my
be like,
phone.
"Oh, how's work? How's work, you little prick?"
Watch when I just take Sundays off.
Yeah, you're never gonna get it off.
Then work a Tuesday and then no more show. Simple
all.
as that.
Yeah.
Or we could just do the show Sunday, Red Zone, my house.
Wow. Don't give me
Jay
great
Fine will
ideas.
have to come for the trip.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I don't think he'd fucking mind.
I
that.
will get him a bag of mushrooms for every fucking.
right.
I'll support his mushroom habit.
Alex, what's your ideal setup?
No, 11 o'clock, wake up, 2 screens, get your bets in, and then lose them all, and then just keep chasing the same Sunday.
So
You gotta
$15.
chasing the props.
I feel how many are we looking? You know, again, we're not unit shaming. I don't unit shame by any means. I just think yours is hilarious how you describe it. How many bets you think you're looking to put in? Probably week 1. You're gonna be active.
Well, not for anything. I hit every which way on the Hall of Fame game. Browns points, Browns money line, Browns and
All right,
the
answer my
over,
fucking
Browns
question.
The only
points.
one, the only one that hits preseason games is retarded people. Like there's no skill to it.
No skill at all.
It's just to throw a dot up against the board.
And see where it lands.
You, my friend, are a retard.
Well,
you're a retard.
well,
so I'm glad you hit though.
I was $155 richer after that.
155%
After
more
all
retarded.
those-
That's what I just heard.
What was it? How many bets am I going to fly in? I mean, I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for these promos on some of these sports books.
You love
Whoever
it.
allowed to
You
mention?
love the
Yes, you
presetted
can
shit,
mention
dude.
whoever you
No,
want to
no,
mention.
no, no. I don't like the presets. I never take a preset parlay. I love the promos, like the no sweats and the profit boosts and the boosted odds. I love them. I'm a sucker for them.
Yeah, you
I
are.
love
You really
hitting
suck on
those.
'em.
I love them. But I mean, on a Sunday, I mean, usually I'll take like 3 or 4 parlays. I'll do a couple underdog money lines, which are usually week 1 is the one where you want to bet those because that's usually when they all hit, and then after that, you're just getting shit odds week after week after then. Like last night, I mean, Duke was what plus 330, and then if you gave him a 50% boost, you would have got him at plus 410. Like I did. How are you?
You got plus 410 on a 50% boost. That doesn't even make sense.
or whatever it was.
Yeah, it had to be 510, 490.
50% at 30. Yeah, no, 440, 430, 440.
No,
Anyway.
330 divided by 2 is 115, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
But my point is, and then I'll go. I love a good touch. I'm big right now for baseball. For
No,
the home.
165 it would be.
I'm big right now.
495.
I'm big right now on the home run lotto picks on Twitter. Like you get like 2 or 3 guys.
What does this
that-
have to do with your Sunday setup?
where's your Sunday setup?
I don't know. Yeah, he did just start going into the bets.
Nico asked me how many bets will you put in.
And
I
you
said
haven't given
I'll do a couple parlays. One of them
Well,
be
you're giving them
Yeah.
everything. that-
This
other
show
than the
needs to be
answer.
tighter. It needs to be tighter and shorter. All you do is ramble. But I'm going to ramble for 45 minutes on all the bets and the promos that I'm going to hit. It got to be tighter. This is madness, this show.
And then I'll do a touchdown prop score, 3 or 4
Okay.
of them. So
I like that.
Super Bowl pick. I mean, there's a lot. Who's good Super Bowl pick?
Yo, we will get to a Super Bowl pick. Can you tell me your ideal fucking? Can you finish your Sunday? What do you eat? Give me just like.
Do you go somewhere? Do you go to the
yeah,
99s?
Do you go to the
bar?
nines? Do you eat a
Do you
fucking
have your
steak
gold
and cheese
fever
from your
wings?
favorite spot? What do you do?
Burger King.
Thank
Burger
you.
King.
Okay.
Offers reset every Sunday during the week. Free large fry, any size. Diet Coke, double
this
cheese.
kid is a fucking
First of all,
coupon book. Are you
I can't
fucking
believe
serious?
that doesn't surprise me at all. He used to carry his money in an Altoid case around, and everyone was like, "What are you doing with the Altoid case?" And he had like $21 in it, and he thought he was the man. So for him to be a penny pinch and coupon loser, that's right up.
Makes
Fox
perfect
alley.
sense.
It makes perfect.
That's a
perfect
Fox
sense.
sucker mentality.
Oh,
But,
yeah,
but he'll drop
absolutely.
165 to play Granite Links. Fine. Yeah, you don't care about that. That's a golfer. Not like his moron friend that beats him by 20 strokes
Yeah,
every time.
Tim. Tell Tim to go fuck himself.
I fuck with Tim. Way
He's
to
a
go,
good guy.
Tim.
He's the only one left now that everybody left for college.
Jay,
so.
fine. What do you got for me? What does it look like on Sunday for you?
Yeah, look, I think Al, you hit the nail on the head, right? There's a couple different levels. So you got the football, but then you got the atmosphere, you got the food and the drinks, and you got the gambling, right?
Yeah.
You gotta get up, you gotta get a good sleep in, right? Because you don't want to be tired for your long day. I'd like to give it to like maybe 9 or 10 if I can.
Really?
Yeah, try to sleep in a little bit.
I get so giddy. I'm up late. We'll get into that though.
It depends. It depends on the night before, right? But then look, I go smash burger in the morning, Chipotle in the evening, maybe a cheese
Wow.
pizza. But
Uh-huh.
I want to be posted up on a couch
Yeah.
all day. I want to have at least 2 screens, red zone in the Patriots game.
Yep.
I want my bets to that. You got to place a couple of different bets, right? You got to place one bet like a parlay for the entire day, and then you got to place a parlay that's just the 1 o'clock games, right? Then
Yep.
My man. That's a
then
real
parlay
gambler
that's
right
just
there.
the late o'clock games.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you gotta
Because
split 'em
you
up.
don't want the 1 o'clock games to ruin your whole fucking day.
Then
You
your
still
whole
want to
4
have
o'clock's
juice
done.
at the
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So spread
Absolutely.
the bets out, spread the food out. I'll bring some water, some Gatorade, a couple beers,
Okay.
relax. Yeah,
I like that.
I love it. I
I
love,
love
it.
how you
and I
mentioned.
don't want people talking. I want to watch. I want to watch football.
I agree.
Dude, I would have no problem. So I'll get into my Sunday. Ideally, to wake up probably somewhere around 9:10, do the Sunday service. I'll write down, do my research finally, do a Sunday service, post that all up, figure out what I'm going to eat if I don't already have it. I like to be prepared during football season. So I'm already stocked up with the cold cuts. I already got it. And what I really do like to go to is oven roasted turkey, American cheese, 2 cold cut sandwiches, with plain Lay's. I get shit on for that all the time. But I like the cold cut sandwiches and a Pepsi, and just give me my couch for the next 8 hours. And like, I don't want to be bothered really at all. like by anything else. I just want to talk football. If you want to talk football, Al doesn't like to talk football on Sundays. He talks like a cocksucker. We're gonna be trying to be better this year though.
When do I not talk football? What are you talking about?
You talk like an asshole. You
What
talk
did
like
I
an
do? What
asshole.
did I
When
do?
the Patriots fucking suck, you don't say they suck, and then when they're good, you say that they're fucking over the top good. You know how you are. You get it like a homer.
So on football Sunday, when the
want
Patriots are playing and when they are winning, I'm talking about how good the Patriots are.
And when they lose,
but I don't talk football. That's fine. Not like your brother who sits there and scans social media the whole fucking time. How annoying is he on a Sunday? You can try to talk to him. Oh, did you see that play?
I would never.
He's sitting there on the couch with his fucking knuckles.
I'm not
picking all the
talking
shit.
about watching football with you. Watching football with you is a blast. I love that. We did that last year. It was I'll never
You mean
forget
in the
it.
group chat? Dude, group chats suck. You can't get like real. You can't get like it's like
Can't get the
textlation.
temperature.
Yeah, you can't get the temperature.
No, I guess not.
Because you can't tell I'm just trying to fire you up. But
Works.
Patriots going like 15-1 this year.
Can I say
15-1-1. They're gonna have a tie.
That's into my next thing. Now, Justin, can you give me something ideally you do on a
What
Sunday
would you like
besides
to do
work?
on a Sunday
Exactly.
besides not work?
Paint a picture for the people. Maybe somebody out
Are you
there's
a
got a
Chinese
Sunday
food
just
guy?
like you.
Cold
Don't
cut
look like
guy?
a fucking sad dog, Justin. You love football. What the fuck?
I like to make a sauce. I'll fucking crush a sauce. I like cooking, vegging out, and fucking I'll watch football all day. Just not leave my fucking couch.
Are you a scream at the TV person? Are you more of a text us person? Like text us what you're feeling instead of saying it out loud.
It depends.
Because I won't
So
lie.
I'm a big
I
fan.
won't-
I'm a big fantasy guy.
Okay. Yes.
So
we
that's
know
why
that.
I like Red Zone. I like Red Zone a lot. I like watching not just the Patriots or whatever. If I get my guy going,
respect that.
I'm screaming at the TV if I need to be. And I like a nice little nap. I like a nice little afternoon nap somewhere in between the games too.
Really?
Yeah, give me a good.
I have like FOMO to be honest, and I end up.
Oh no, I can't nap.
I do end up
can't
sometimes passing out if I've like eaten like sometimes I order just a large cheese pizza from Regina, and that's just like what
I'll either do that. Like I'll set myself up earlier, do like some fucking errands, get a nice fucking coffee, maybe I'll get shit to make dinner, and then I'll get a steak and cheese. I'll start watching the first
I like
games.
that.
New Deal solid too. Get a nice
New
Italian,
Deal. Yeah,
Italiano.
give me some New Deal, and then I'll get a fucking
Double play.
a pickle, and then some fucking chips and shit. Smash that. Watch football while I get the sauce on. I'll eat the sauce probably by the time the fucking night game is about to go, and then pound that food.
And you know what I'd like to really just get on the record here? Ladies, give us our Sunday.
Yeah.
Don't try to plan shit on the Sundays,
Dude.
okay? No one's going apple picking. We'll go on the Saturday. I'll
Yep.
give you one thing, even though I can go on a rant for the apple picking a different day. Give us our Sundays. We don't ask for much. I know you guys think that we do, but you guys ask for way more because you guys are obviously the lesser species. But in general, you just got to give us our Saturdays. I mean, give us our Sundays. And he's a college football guy, so he probably wants Saturdays and Sundays.
I'll take the Sunday.
I'll
I'll take the
okay,
Sunday.
I
I'll go
agree.
apple picking. That's fine.
I
At
agree.
1 o'clock and miss 1 o'clock games. There's plenty of games throughout the whole day. I can see some night games. I'm
You're
with
talking
you on.
college football.
I'm
Yeah,
I'm
Sunday
with
is
you on
Sunday,
that.
dude.
Sunday
Stop.
is Sunday. Just
I am-
stop.
And I know what you're gonna say. Football's on Thursdays, Mondays, Sundays. It's on every day.
Yeah, you're right,
No,
it is.
it's not. It's not. Okay. Plan other shit for other times. No one cares about your birthday. And don't go be throwing a baby shower on a Sunday when the Pats are on.
At least I have my Mondays. I'm surprised they're
At least
even going
you-
to give me the day off
But
for
at
my
least
own
you have.
baby shower.
At least you have. At least you have Mondays though. That is fucking good.
but I only get one game.
Yeah,
No, you
that's
got
true.
two
That
in the
game-
first week.
There you go.
Two in the first week,
Two in the
so-
first week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Come
on,
two, in
let's
the,
go.
two in the fucking first week here.
But I
Hauser.
know I normally, but it sucks because you guys all get together. It's just,
We
I
do.
don't know.
We do and we don't. I
I'd
bet you
like
we'll
to be
get
a part of
together.
that. Don't fucking wham
I think
me.
we should
You're
make
in a
this an
dress.
every week thing. Nick, you come to my house. We'll be all in. Fatsik, you want into?
Yeah, I'll come. Yeah.
I'll be,
Your
Sabs can come.
now
Your
I don't want
father
to
will
come
be
since
working
Your girl can
Sundays.
come.
since
Your girl
Alex
can
will-
come.
Teresa will be on doubles.
Sabrina, you want to come over my house every Sunday until football season's over?
I would do this Sunday. We have
Yes, that's a
fun-ass time.
confirmation.
It's
You're
fun.
out of the
I
house.
actually enjoy.
She's out of the
I'm
house.
pumped. I get to watch the Pats with Al, so I love watching In Time with Al. That's fun. So we can be real transparent about what we're both watching and what we're both feeling, just so I know that we're both watching the same game.
Justin is I love watching the game with Justin because you could tell he gets very negative on things.
Yeah, he's definitely negative.
He's
I'll at least applaud a good play and all good recognition. Dude, Justin is hoping that everybody on the field dies.
Yes,
like fucking dies. Like straight Leonidas action. Like just bow and arrows come from the skies and they just fills up our whole offense and
Which
just
I
takes
think
us all out.
I think that's like a good time. to
Yes,
me.
you're a good team.
That's what's fucking crazy.
My
watching
favorite
the
part
game.
about Justin is if let's say this year he drafts from Andre Stevenson, everybody in the league go pick up Ezekiel Elliott in all your leagues because guaranteed he's going to get every single touchdown because Justin will be like, they couldn't have gave it to Ramondre.
He's gonna get a
The
high.
fuck?
Or
He's
he's
just
gonna
like,
get a-
how to take it.
Or he's gonna like
Tony Pollard, I'll kill his mother. It's always like,
And that's a fun time.
Or he's gonna get a high ankle sprain week one and be up for 6 weeks and just be off and on.
And it's gonna
Dude,
be because
he's
I
gonna be
drafted him.
fucking dying. I hope he's so fucking sweating. I mean, Thanksgiving's one game. We get that. No, we don't get the Patriots on Thanksgiving this year, obviously, but we get them on Christmas Eve, so that's gonna be fun. I hope that's a whole sweat fest versus fucking shitty ass Denver.
I always feel like we don't pay attention as much as the Christmas Eve game.
We've never
It's
had.
tough.
When's the last time we had one?
well,
This shit.
Last year.
no, it was a 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, versus the Bengals, we lost that.
I
That
feel
was
like,
fucking
yeah,
cool.
that's the
Forward
thing.
progress,
It's like
forward
Thanksgiving,
progress.
everyone makes it a point besides Skylar watching the World Cup like a loser.
That was
And
that was
not
crazy,
knowing
man.
when there's a penalty, a
Goal,
kick a noise.
they scored!
I'm sorry, dude. I'm very like 18,000
Thanksgiving is
handed.
football.
It's
Football is Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And that's
she
how
tried
it
putting on the
goes.
World Cup. We don't want to give her any more shine but yeah, that's embarrassing.
All right. Do you have anything else before we get into music?
Real quick
Yeah.
though, the most empty feeling is throwing in the Hail Mary like same game prop parlay.
A live bet? Are you
No,
talking-
no, the Sunday night game when you just lost like $25 or $30, $35, and you put in the Hail Mary same game prop
and
builder.
you're absolutely wrong.
Yeah, and you're just not even close. It's
I'd
like
rather be absolutely wrong than 3 out of 4.
Guys, this is why you just pick one prop that you know
And load and
and
like
load
and
up,
it.
dude. Instead
Yeah.
of spreading everything, take one bet and load it
Dude,
up.
I'm not
Actually-
one that knows everything. I'll listen to Al. I'll listen definitely. Me and Al text exchange. What do you
Can-
got? What are you thinking?
I love the props, dude. Just get
The props.
one prop
I
dude,
have a
that you
quick-
know is going to hit.
I have a quick
3
real
years
life
ago was CMC receptions per game.
I have a quick real life question that I enjoy. I know where I stand, but
Okay.
I work at Gillette. I'm working 5 out of the 8 Patriots games. Is that cool or is that too much? Is that a hardo like what
If
do we
you-
think about
if
that?
You, if
You're
you're
working
working,
now?
you're
You know,
working.
what are you doing
What are you
physically?
doing?
I mean, like I'm a tech. I go around the stadium wherever they have like AV like
Oh, I thought it was
activations
like an
and shit
escort
like
thing. I
that.
thought it was an escort thing. Like you
I'm
just-
always working. I
Yeah.
mean, anything for a buck. But but like essentially, we're doing things around the stadium where you may not get to catch a game. Whatever. Is that like too much, or is that like
yes.
you're getting paid though? Like I don't know where
mean,
the
you get
line
paid
is.
doing a
Where
lot
the
of
to
line
things.
is
not
drawn.
watch the game at all.
Why don't you go be a bartender at a bar that you can watch the game? You can legit watch the game.
Yeah,
You
but I
be a
get to
bartender.
work there. I get to work in the whole atmosphere, and I get to get paid.
You don't even
for
like
that
the
whole
Patriots,
thing.
I feel like.
So you just get
fuck
to
off.
you just get to listen. You just
No,
wanna
you don't get.
listen?
To, I mean, you'll definitely catch glimpses of the game to like take
Dude,
it in
he's the
because you're not going to
fucking
be working
guy
every
probably
time.
holding the camera for the fucking mascot throwing a fucking burrito fucking t-shirt wrapped into the thing. That's
I
what
wish
he's doing.
Those guys make a ton of money, and they've been doing it forever. So good for them.
So,
They
so you're doing
they
even something
die.
less interesting than that.
They
Yes.
died doing
Okay.
that.
What are you doing then?
I'm a technician for the stadium. If whether there's AV activations during the game or like going into different suites
All
and
right.
troubleshooting
I
stuff,
just
it's
got
very
bored listening
boring.
to
But
that. I think we gotta stop
I
letting them
said
talk.
real life question, and
Before
say
we
this is
get
going to be
in-
the most exciting
before we
question
get into
ever.
music trivia, I do want to get into the gambling corner a little bit, little Gamblers Deluxe. All I want to do is just go around, everyone give their pick of the week. I will be keeping track of it, even we have guests, so we can put a guest spot
I
in
think,
there.
yeah. So you're thinking one pick every single
It
week.
can't be more than a minus 200 favorite. We're not doing that. That's fucking embarrassing. That's ridiculous. So no one's going to go ahead and just pick like the Vikings.
That's why
the Vikings
if we
money
kept
line
track
over
of
the Buccaneers.
units, if you kept track of units, it would work.
But no one's really doing units. What do you want to do for unit? Are you
Well,
really
you just
betting?
one unit, so
Are you really
negative
betting them?
negative 200 would be
Fine.
just a half a unit. You would win. You'd win plus 0.5 units. Is that
Fine,
correct?
deal. We can do that. And I have all the odds here, so you can take whatever you'd like. I'm sure everybody, like I said,
Does it have to be a game line spread total?
Or it doesn't matter. Or we could just go win loss. What do you think, Jay Fine?
I think that you're losing a betting element. That's what I think.
So personally, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to try to give you my underdog upset every week.
I love that.
My underdog. Every week I'm going to give you an underdog that's going to cover every week.
You're gonna that cover or win.
I'll do
because Marco. I'll tell you right now. I'm not gonna lie. He went
like 3 in a row.
He hit 3-4 in a row. He went with the underdog.
I'll give you an underdog that's going to cover, and sometimes I'll double down on them to win.
Fair enough. That's fine. If you do want to do team totals, I'll take that. That's
How about
fine.
a prop?
No
props.
No, we're not doing.
Can I give you my pick?
Is this a betting show or is this Communist Russia betting show?
It's
actually not a
it's not
betting
prop
show.
picks. We're not doing prop picks.
I don't know. I actually kind of like us opening up to the props.
Can I give you
If you
my
want to
pick?
open up the props, go
It's
ahead.
a win. It's a win.
Yes,
a
Justin,
win is a
I
win.
have-
It's
I'm
one
ready to
bet.
go.
It's one bet.
Yes, it is. All right, fine.
I'm taking the Giants.
+3.
Plus, is it +3 or +4?
It's
I
plus
think right now, aren't they like 5.5 right now?
I thought, what's the
Check
line?
now.
plus 3.5.
Oh, all right. I'll stay in half.
Yeah, that's still, I'll take it.
That's a I like
So
that
you're
pick.
big on the Giants right now?
I think they're gonna have a really solid year
Facing the
this year.
Dallas Cowboys, that's Sunday Night Football
Is it
in,
at
in
home?
New York. Yeah, it's in New York.
It's in New
Divisional
York.
I don't
matchup.
hate that. I don't hate an underdog.
First week
an
is
underdog
tough,
home
bro.
underdog is. I
A
love
lot
it.
of these guys don't play in the preseason.
So with that said,
I
obviously
know.
I'm taking the Patriots. I think it's +4.5. I would take the money line. I think that might be a good thing. But for the purpose of this,
plus
bet,
3.5, Val. Went down.
it went
a whole
down.
point.
Yeah, of course
Who
it
are
went
they
down
playing?
because
This is Tuesday right now. Our episodes will be released on the Wednesdays, Thursdays. You'll
But
have
we're
plenty of
locked
time.
in. But nope, we're locked into this.
We're
to
locked
this.
in. We're locked into this.
We're locked into this. Take a picture, send it around to the group chat. I'm taking the Patriots +3.5.
Yeah.
They will win money line as
Who
well.
are the Patriots playing?
Philadelphia. This is
Eagles,
Tom Brady
they're
night.
bound.
This is America's game of
They
the week. This
are-
is 425. It's going to be on Fox.
They are
No,
bound.
CBS.
The Eagles
You
are
sure?
bound for a letdown.
It's Jim Nance.
They
Okay.
outplayed for.
Oh, it was America's game
They
of the week.
played way better than expected. Hurts is going to have a down year. That's my opinion in general. I don't.
Supposed to be shitty on Sunday. Supposed to be rain on Sunday. Does that
No,
help
I don't
us?
see rain on
Does
Sunday.
that help us or fuck us?
I think it helps our run game.
I think that offensive line is dog shit.
Yeah, but they
40%
great running.
chance
They're
of
great
rain.
running. It's pass protection.
So
No, yeah, who
so
knows?
that's-
It's gonna be 82 degrees. It's gonna be fine, dude.
So that's
The weather's
literally-
not even gonna be an issue, and it doesn't matter. It does not matter.
What are you
I
taking,
guarantee-
Nico?
Plus
I'm gonna
4.5.
go. I'll go last because I'll wrap it with. I'll wrap it
Alex.
with my little picks that I got, and then I'll lock in my one pick for you guys.
I like a prop I saw this morning.
Okay,
Going
where
through
did
the
you,
list.
Where did you see it, bro?
This was on.
Because we're not gonna Rico Bosco it and just give out fake shit.
This was on a green and black app that is local to
Yo,
this city.
DraftKings. Okay,
cool.
just
DraftKings.
tell me.
DraftKings.
What is it?
Come on, land the plane. Fuck.
Rain on Sunday. Big run game for the Patriots. New addition. Zeke Elliott anytime touchdown 3-1.
The +300 right now.
Anytime touchdown?
Anytime touchdown 3-1 odds. Plus 300 for those folks at home. Bet 5, win 15. That's a big
That'll cover 3 bets for you.
Yep.
That'll cover almost a whole week. That's fucking impressive, bro.
That is 2.
That's not.
That is 2. Count them
That's-
2 meals at Burger King.
I actually love that bet. I
That's
think it's a
not
great
bad.
bet, and I'll be sprinkling some money probably on that.
I knew you were gonna do that, you scumbags. All right, well, it looks like we might be cheering at 425 for a Zeke touchdown as a household because
Yes, you might have to get
I'm
the
never
other.
not gonna bet with you. I like going. I'm all in the hole.
You gotta get in.
I'll
Coming in
take
the
that
hole.
with you too. I'll bet.
Yeah, let's
That's
get in on
all
that. Zeke touchdown. We have just
You
turned
have the
into a
groups.
Zeke touchdown podcast.
Imagine you just fucking.
I don't even think I've
Hey,
seen
bro,
him
but I said I
run
was on the Zeke
this
train
year.
from the beginning. I told Al that too. I'm with Zeke.
Have you even seen any tape of him run at all this year with The Rock?
I don't give a fuck.
I don't even think I have. But I know, guess what?
But I know
Inside
it's
that
there.
3-yard line.
It's like the DeAndre Swift, not Jameson Williams. What's his name?
Jamal Williams.
Jamal Williams. Like Swift does all the hard work, gets all the big runs, and
Yeah,
then
then inside the five,
come to goal line.
Jamal Williams.
It's all
15
Jamal Williams
15
time.
touchdowns.
Yeah, Justin knows all about
it's
that.
Zeke
Yeah.
time.
Jason, what do you got for me?
You know what? I'll start with the underdog and an upset. Give me the Steelers to not only cover but beat the San Francisco 49ers.
This is one of my.
He's smoking.
This game's one of my picks.
How do you
Plus
think?
7, isn't
How do you
it?
think Purdy's gonna do this year?
I
Is he-
love Brock Purdy, but I think the Steelers, they're my sleeper team right now. They're red fucking hot. And
Bro,
I
they're
love
they're
Mike
plus
Tomlin
they're
with
plus
what they're doing.
120.
I'm thinking
Yeah.
Deontay Johnson's gonna have a big comeback. Yeah,
I think
this
George
year.
Pickens. I think
good,
I
yeah.
think they look better in their second year with the offense. I don't know what the defense exactly looks like, but if you have TJ Watt, who's like putting up 20 sacks a year, I think you're gonna be pretty fucking legit.
Yeah, they're gonna be very good if they stay healthy.
All right, so I got my little slate, but I'll give the one for the group at the end. I got Minnesota -6, Philly, New England under 45.5. Dallas -3. I gotta fade Justin. I love him, but he knows I got the heart for
Look
it.
at his little pecker.
Yeah, that's not a good look. And then San
It wasn't even
Francisco,
cold in there.
San Francisco and Pitt. I'm going over 41, Jay Fine. But for the group pick for the slate, I'm taking Thursday Night Football. I am taking the Lions and Chiefs. I'm taking over 54.5.
That's a square pick if I ever heard one in my entire life.
So you're taking the
It
Chiefs?
is a square pick, but
Nope.
I really think it's going to
taking
go
the
over.
over.
He's over.
I'm taking the over in that game. I think it's going to be a shootout. I think with Chris Jones being out for the Chiefs, I think there's going to be a lot of fucking scoring going on.
Until he signs
I will
tomorrow.
I mean, for the Detroit Lions, I think that the Detroit Lions can put up 21 definitely by themselves. They've shown that they can put the ball in the end zone. Now, if you're gonna tell me that I'm gonna get into a shootout, I got Patrick Mahomes on my side. I like the points. I know it's a lot of points now. Looking at that, that's about like 26 points per team. But you know what?
I like
it.
that, and I guess what I would say is like I know it's a square pick because everyone's probably going, okay, that's going to be big money points, big points with the Chiefs and the Tigers. But is there anything gayer than betting the under? Is there a gay bet in sports?
I can't I understand that though. I am going to do it.
There's not.
Like
That's
the
the
other
answer.
pick that really was strong here. The other two picks were Minnesota -6 because I think the Buccaneers are absolutely dog piss with Baker Mayfield.
And I think it depends. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
No,
cut you off.
Go ahead.
I think depending on what teams are playing, I'm taking the under. If it's like fucking Chicago versus fucking
It's Buccaneers.
Yeah, but the line's going to
no.
reflect it. And who wants to root for no points?
That's why.
Well,
That's why 41 for me in San Fran Pitt. Even though it screams when it screams defensive showdown. I'm going against the grain.
Well, when Jared Goff all of a sudden figures out he's Jared Goff again, and it's 10-6 going into the half because he turned the ball over twice.
It won't be 10-6 because
I don't think it's going to be 10-6
because the Chiefs are going to fucking put up points.
So my bigger point is I want a bonus. Can I get a bonus prop for Thursday?
Yeah, hurry up.
MVS over on the receiving yards. That's a bonus pick. That's a bone pick right there.
Is he on?
But
he's
don't
on
give me
Kansas City,
that.
right?
Give me a number give me a number.
47.5. I
Okay,
think.
you're just making it up.
No, I
Look
saw
on
it
the-
last
look on
night.
the app
I
real
saw it
fast.
last night. Relax.
You're getting this held against you.
He's the number one. He's a wide receiver one for them. He's getting undervalued right now. I will get you the official number.
All right, since
even
to
if
wrap-
I'm completely
Kelsey's going to
off.
put up
To
160.
wrap this
Yeah,
up.
he is. Kelsey's
to
gonna
wrap
go
this
the
up.
fuck off
yeah.
on Thursday
To
night.
wrap this up, Al. Obviously, we all know how Al thinks. I'll be honest. I have the Patriots losing this game.
I know you do.
I think I have the Patriots written in my predictions. I have it in this notebook. Even you can
Negative
fucking double
Nico.
check. Nope, just realistic Nico. That's all. I have them losing. Justin, what do you got?
Oh, they're losing.
Okay, you got them losing. Jay,
Makes
fine.
me feel better.
I got the winner.
Me and Jay, fine. Love it.
2-2. Here we go. Icebreaker. What do you got? What do you think?
I have a tight game. It's a loss though. They're going to go 9 wins in a row to the bye. 9-1. They're going to be at the bye with the Philly game. Their only loss.
Out of your mind.
They have a cupcake schedule. You want me? You
Well,
want to
they
read it
have
off
the
again?
hardest
They don't have a
schedule.
cupcake schedule.
No. Sorry, they have a cupcake schedule before the bye.
They have the hottest schedule in the
They
NFL.
do have the hottest schedule in the NFL. But
by rating, unless Alex is more fucking right than every analytical person that works in the NFL.
They don't know shit.
Yeah, you don't know shit. I can look
We're
up the
gonna
whole
get into
fucking
music
shebang right
trivia?
now. Let's just music
we
trivia.
can do music trivia. We can get into music.
Did I get a niche here or no? Of course I didn't because you guys don't care for any guess you ever
Well,
had.
I mean, last time I checked,
we can't for
2012
every
Red
other-
Sox middle relievers was not like a category for music.
That would be great. I would.
You would dominate,
I
dude.
would dominate everybody. That's
What
for
are you
sure.
looking for?
I'm looking. I had the Patriot here.
What would your niche have been?
Fucking Kids Bop 10.
20s pop punk. So just double up Justin's, and I'd still get better than him. So listen.
Okay, so then you know what? You get one of those
Thank you.
in there. So
Thank you. So listen. After the Philly game, it's Miami, the Jets, the Cowboys.
Losing to Miami.
Okay, right? No.
losing
We
to
don't
the
need to do the
Jets.
whole thing. The Saints, the Raiders, the Bills, Miami again, Washington, and Indy. That's a pretty cupcake schedule.
Well, it all depends on how you feel about Miami and the Jets.
Miami, they're going in reverse. this
We're
year.
losing one game against Miami for sure. We do every year.
No, well, here's the wrinkle is that they only play in Miami in October this year.
And I don't believe Mac Jones has ever beaten Tua.
That doesn't mean nothing.
That doesn't mean anything.
Okay. He's never won against them.
The only reason why he lost in his rookie debut because Damian Harris coughed up the ball in the red zone.
That
as,
is true.
as time
did
was
too.
ticking down too.
Ramondre did too. We had a lot
They
of
both
fucking.
fumbled it.
I was there. Mac
You
Jones'
play as
debut.
a team, you win as a team, you lose as a team.
You guys should take that attitude to the show more often.
I
that's
think
for
you're
sure.
right. You're right, Fatsucker.
Thank
I
you.
agree.
Thank you, Al.
A lot of negativity on this side of the table.
I had Patriots 12-5, 9-1 to the bye, and then they lose 3 in a row in the second half of the year. The Bills in Buffalo, the Chiefs at home on Monday Night Football, and then they're going to lose to Denver on Christmas Eve.
You have them losing to Denver.
On Christmas, that's just a that's just a letdown spot, much like Thanksgiving last year for them. I just think they have that letdown spot
It wasn't
every
really a
year.
letdown. I mean, they kind of did. That was the best game that they played, and they lost.
It
I
was
hope
a
we got some
letdown, though.
techno music and stuff for the fucking club Fatsucker that we got going on there with his dress. You gonna dance for us?
You wanted? I'll get up on this table right now. I'm a slave for the content.
Oh my god, I'd love that.
We'll lose fucking 25 followers.
We'll get fucking
You get
shadow
a
banned.
strike. Yeah, you'll definitely get a strike. They don't want any of this sexiness.
All right, so we do got music trivia. Before we start music trivia, real quick, let's acknowledge the fact that you guys have now hit your thresholds on YouTube. So you're officially
That's true.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can make
officially,
money.
yeah.
Yay.
Congratulations.
See what
you
happens.
fucking-
Good for you guys. I'm never going to get a taste, but that's
We
all
have
right.
this.
I'm half the show. The last 2 shows I was on, highest rated, highest
Like
grossing.
Dion said, it's about us.
Where do you come up with these numbers?
in my head.
Yeah, I figured that. That makes sense.
Makes perfect sense.
This kid, it's just like he must.
Sorry,
really,
I'm sorry,
he,
I'm not-
He does
sorry,
love
I'm
Mako,
not-
dude. He's got fucking Mako facts.
Sorry, I'm not Mr. Electricity, Tommy Guarino over here. I mean, I can't knock over a waitress's drink.
Maybe you should do that.
Not with your $5 bet.
No.
You look like you're dressed like the waitress.
You do.
Hey, would Tommy's give me a smack if I walked by him? I'm not so sure. That's not what I've heard about him. So
I don't even know.
I don't know what
He lost me a while ago.
You're not
I
going
don't
to
know. Am I
bash a
missing
friend of the
something?
show.
Tommy's a good guy. I like Tommy. I wish I could have seen him at the draft tonight.
I wish Tommy was on the show, not you.
I mean, you could. You just don't want to drive to fucking Saugus, which
Jay
is
Fine.
20 minutes.
Jay, fine. I got a question for
I
you.
don't know how many
Yeah.
bucks. I mean,
If there's a draft,
Music
if
trivia
you have a fantasy football draft,
Yeah.
you have the option to draft on your phone, and instead you can draft on your phone and go all the way to Saugus to draft on your phone
It's a
from
stupid
Braintree.
idea. Yeah.
Would you do the drive? Would you do the over hour drive in rush hour to get there at 6 o'clock for 7 o'clock draft or no?
100% because this is like my Christmas Eve.
Oh
But
my god!
by the same token,
He's just remembering who pays the bills over here. That's
No,
why.
no.
But by the same token, though, I'd be like, hey, if the draft starts at 8, I'd be like, all right, I'm coming at 7 and I'm going to have a couple drinks. We'll hang for a
I
minute.
told
So
the
that's
draft
really
is starting at 7. I told
Yeah.
everyone to come by at 6. We
Okay,
got
that's-
food for 30 people.
Then that's a no-brainer. Yeah, this is Christmas Eve.
It makes
I
no
have my
sense why people
I have a
wouldn't
draft
come.
tonight. It's in Randolph. It could be in fucking New Hampshire. I would be there.
See?
Randolph
Some
and
people are built
Saugus
different.
from Braintree is
Some
like
people are built
apples and
different.
Some
oranges.
people are just
Built
built
different.
different.
You
And
gotta be
there's
built
a
different
reason
to walk
why
over
you're
into
wearing a
Randolph,
fucking
that's for
dress
sure.
right now.
The real reason is that he's not going to get done with golf until like 6:37. That's what the problem is.
Nobody told him to book a
I agree.
fucking tea
And
time
I did.
on
You know
the
why?
day of a
Because
draft.
I want to go. If the draft never got changed in the first place, I would have never booked a tea time. Well, let's change the draft a week before.
It never got
Ooh.
changed. It's always it's been the same
It
day.
got changed 3 times within the week
No,
when
it
we changed it
didn't.
originally.
It did
It's
not
the
get
It
same
changed.
never got changed. It's the same
only thing
date.
that got changed is the draft time. Al said 6 o'clock too, but we were never going to start at 6. We're going to start
No,
at
never.
like
You wouldn't
6:30,
start till
whatever.
7, 8
The
o'clock.
only thing that changed was the address you had to be at, which is
Can
even
you
closer.
just just let Jay Fine play his music? He's very busy
absolutely.
today. He's got meetings. He
I'm
told me.
enjoying this, but yeah, we can do a little music trivia. All right. 7 songs. You guys
R.I.P.
know the
Jimmy Buffett, by the
rules.
way.
Yeah, R.I.P. Good call. Yeah,
Oh
R.I.P.
shit! Fuck, missed that one.
A lot
Sucks.
of Jimmy Buffett played over this weekend traditionally.
Where's
and
all of his? Oh, that's Jimmy Buffett, not Warren Buffett. Got it.
Yeah, Warren
Yeah.
Buffett.
Oh
That
my
dude's gonna live
God.
to he's like 120.
Yeah, he did the double
Yeah,
X.
he drinks
He's-
adrenochrome.
Buffett. Ooh, I drive the same sub. I'm worth $200 billion. I drive the same sub. since
He
the
drinks
80s.
adrenochrome for sure.
Fuck him.
He double
Warren
X'd his
Buffett.
life or whatever the fuck it's called.
All right, music trivia.
All right, music trivia.
Alex, you gotta write
Title.
everything down, bud.
Artist, and you can guess the album.
Why you got a bunch of doodle
if you
penises
want
in your
for a bonus point, -1 if incorrect.
It's kind of crazy, bro.
He's like Jonah Hill from Superbad. He only draws penises.
Just loves drawing dicks.
Sure, you guys will be happy to know there's no multi-artist songs or features.
Oh, nice.
This week.
Love
Oh,
that.
I don't like that.
All
I don't like
straight
that
up.
either. I'm usually nasty at those. That's where I gain points.
That's where I lose them.
I know.
All right, song number 1 coming up.
Did I win last week?
Yes.
You can definitely see on his phone. All you guys, I can't even see. His back's turned to me.
What are you talking
Nobody
about?
can
can
see
see
it.
his
No one
phone.
can see his phone.
Are
How
you
you
one's even
fucking
looking at it.
stupid,
Yo,
bro?
You can't. That's
Just
what-
because
what's
you're
that?
wearing binoculars for glasses doesn't mean anybody can fucking see that phone. I
Just
can barely
saying.
see what it says
Just
on
saying.
the fucking big
now,
ass
now
monitor.
Justin can see it.
I can't see nothing.
It says audio mixer in the middle of the monitor. That's what I can see. I could not see anything on fucking Jay Fine's phone.
I think we're good. I'm not too worried about you guys cheating on
no,
me here.
it's
I
fucking.
would.
It's
You got
dude,
Cheetah
it's the kid
McGee right
it's
in
the
the
kid
middle.
in the dress.
Yeah, cheat him again.
All right, song number 1 coming up.
Al is known for looking at my answers.
Yeah, I'm looking at his trivia answers.
Are you playing it? Because we're not.
Hit you with it again.
This is some underground stuff for sure.
This is an underground.
I know the artist. I'm not 100% sure on the. Oh no, it's 1 or 2 artists. I could be fucking confusing them.
This is in his niche, right? Would you agree, Jay Fine?
I would say this pretty, yeah. Then
I know the artist.
possibly.
Well, I could be confusing the artist though, but I'm pretty
Possibly
sure.
Alex is
I'm
too.
pretty sure I'm correct on the artist, the song title. They always have weird song titles. This band. You two aren't gonna get this, 100%. Maybe Alex.
No.
All right. Looks like we almost have answers.
Hold on.
If it isn't in the same 200 and something songs that I listen to over and over again that are in this category, I'm not going to get it.
Great band. I like this band a lot. If I'm correct who the band is.
I'm changing my answer.
All right. Oh,
Alex is gonna be like Joe Castiglione. Greatest hits.
That's a
All right,
high fly ball.
pens down.
Sal Bandini.
Wanna wrestle?
pens down, J-Bone.
It is Census Feel. I put coma. I don't think that's the correct title.
That is a
though.
lyric. It is Census Fail. You are correct. Al.
Oh, okay.
I've got Panic at the Disco with nothing else.
I have We're Going Down, Boys Like Girls.
I had taken back Sunday. No
It's
song,
definitely
no album.
Census Feel.
It
I
is
thought it was
Census
either
Feel.
Census Feel or Silverstein, but I
I've
was
never
wrong.
heard this
But the
fucking
lyrics,
song in my
it's,
life.
I'm stuck in a coma.
Yeah, it is.
Stuck in a never ending.
songs are so
It's a no. That song is a jam.
It's a
dude.
banger. It's called "Can't Be Saved"
Can't
by
be
Census
saved.
Fail.
I fucking
Off
knew
the
that.
album, Still
I'm the
Searching.
only one that thinks that that's fucking goofy.
No, Census Feels.
I think
awesome.
we all need stitches for that deep cut, my man.
It is a deep
That
cut,
is
Jay
a
Fine,
deep
for
cut.
sure.
I like it though.
But I like Census Feel a lot.
In a coma.
Yeah, me too. Listening to the show.
Census
All
Fail. I'm
right.
gonna write that down. I'm gonna give it a listen.
All right.
You've heard Census Feel.
I
before.
probably have.
Song number 2 coming up.
Now, this could be a trick.
I don't think it's a trick.
Oh, I know.
You could probably be one of these people with the fucking dress you got on. I'll tell you that.
What's the group?
Suck my fucking
I
ass.
definitely have 2 points. Here.
What's
I think I have 2 points as well.
Oh, man.
I'm stuck in a coma, stuck in a never.
All right. Looks like pens are down, Alex. They'll give you like 2 more seconds.
I don't know the group.
All right. Let's do it. Start it off. What do you think it is?
Well, it's YMCA.
Okay.
That's definitely not the song title, but I don't know why. Who knows what it
YMCA
is.
Village People.
YMCA, the Village,
Village
People.
People.
I have the Village People YMCA.
That is correct. It is YMCA Village People.
Get a Marco
You're
thing.
wearing a dress, you weirdo.
Young man.
Don't you wear that fucking dress? I said, young man. You said we weren't gonna get to 50. I said, young man. You were fucking wrong, fat sucker. Bam, 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 bam. Welcome to the motherfucking podcast.
It's fun to say
Fuck you, fat sucker. At Bad Brain Podcast, we're a below average podcast. All right, next question.
grief.
All right,
fucking
yes,
talk
that was YMCA Village People off the album Cruising.
That was also the remix by the Bad Brain Podcast. We should do. Now I want to make a diss track to Alex with the YMCA.
Go ahead.
Via Bad Brain
I think it should be
Hilarious.
dumb man.
You know it's fun to say fuck you, fat sucker.
That should be like the fan-made outro song.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty good.
All right, song.
You would love that just because you get
number-
shine out of that. Now
Yeah,
I
we
think
should
about it,
be
now we have to
creative
scrap
bands.
that whole idea.
Iron sharpens iron.
All right.
All right.
Tits sharpen tits. Dude, wow. This song is a throwback that I have no idea. I'm just guessing off of one thing and one thing only.
Hit you again.
Do you know this song, Al? I feel like you know this song.
I am struggling on the title, but I
Me
know
too.
the artist.
I'm gonna be so mad. This is my wheelhouse.
What a great artist, though.
One of my all-time favorite.
Fuck, dude.
Got a couple people looking like they're still thinking here.
I'm completely guessing on the.
I'm out. I don't know.
Shit. Fucking cunt. Ugh, I hate getting only one in the niche.
Yeah, that's what it happened to me too, Al. It sucks. It's not
All
easy.
right. I'll give you another 10 seconds to think of something real quick.
All right, I got my pen down.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
we
Everyone
are,
else?
we are.
Pens down. All right. Let's do it. Let's start. Nico, what do you got?
I just have Ludacris as the artist. That's the only thing I have because of
All right.
that scream. If you didn't know that that was Ludacris, you're a retard.
I had Ludacris.
I
All
got
right.
Ludacris rollout, but I don't think it's
I
rollout.
put
no way
Ludacris
that's-
Touch Me, but I can't think
no
of the
way
name,
that's
name
Rollout.
of the song. It's not Rollout.
Please don't
Yeah, I
say
know.
it's
I
Rollout.
know.
So it is Ludacris. It is Splash Waterfall.
Splash
Oh,
Waterfall.
yes.
Album Chicken and
That's how you
Beer.
steal
Chicken and beer. I was
points
gonna go
on
for
someone
chicken.
else's niche.
Chicken and Beer, Splash
You
Waterfall.
just drive by right there and pick
So
up
what
a
do we
point.
got? Al,
Let's
you
go.
have
I have 4.
3.
I have
So
3.
Al
Sorry.
Al
I
has
have 3.
4. J-Bone has 4. Nico has
3.
3. Alex has 2.
No, Al doesn't have. Al is 3.
Al sucks.
Al is Village People YMCA and Ludacris. That's 3.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I have 4.
Oh, I put a 1.
We can't let this
yeah, so
fucking
it's
guy
4,
win.
3, 3, 1
Yeah, 4,
for
3.
2 for Alex.
Yeah, 4, 3, 3, 2. Sorry.
Oh, I needed that
Put the wrong
Splash
one there.
Waterfalls.
All right. Song number, what was this, 4? Yeah, song number 4. All right.
When we could be superstars, we'd be rather wrecking cars.
I know this one. I know this one.
I can't like Nico's niche needs to be destroyed.
Well, here's the problem. I know 2 of them.
Hit you again.
When we could be superstars.
I can picture the guy singing it, so I think this is the guy. But
You
I'm
don't
trying
know
to-
the album, right?
No, I don't know any albums. Like that's one thing I'll never conquer. I think on my niche is the albums. I don't pay attention enough.
This sucks.
Oh, wait a second.
What a fucking shitty song.
You dude.
That
How do you?
Nico likes to sing along.
Dude, I'm going between two people.
too
who this
old
is.
for this.
Nah, it's not. I'm not gonna sing the rest of this fucking song, bro. It's iconic.
I guess on both of these.
So iconic. It's not even close.
I changed the name.
I'm going last since it's my niche.
You should
All
go
right,
first.
Let's do it.
You changed the name?
Yeah.
All right, Alex, what do you got?
I got Kodak Black. I said Gremlin.
Okay.
Oh, I think it's not Gremlin, right? I got Kodak Black Superstars.
I put
Okay.
Meek Mill's Superstar.
All right, Nico.
Kodak Black, Super Gremlin.
That is correct.
Super
It is
Gremlin.
Kodak Black.
That's the one song I know. Dude.
Super Gremlin.
So Nico gets 2. Al
Nico
gets 1.
2. Yep.
I'd say now take the leader of my tie.
Alex got 1 too because he said Kodak Black. Yep. So Nico has 5. J-Bone has 4.
Who the hell
Al
likes
has
Kodak
4,
Black?
No,
Alex
this
has
is a good
so
song.
bad.
This is right. This is a good song.
so
And
bad.
this is the
pretty
song
hype.
the San Francisco
This 49ers came out in the
playoffs.
2 years
they're
ago.
fucking
Trent
nasty,
Williams had it
yeah.
on the boom
Yeah, they would
box.
come out. That was sick.
Even if it was mad loud, even if they were on the road, it
Yeah.
was sick.
He's
I
so
love that.
ugly, that guy.
Nah, Kodak Black is fucking. it's not bad.
You can say like that certain like rap will never be the same.
Yeah,
But if a song gets you hyped up, it gets you hyped up like that.
Exactly,
That Mo Bamba song.
yeah. Okay, good.
Oh,
Yeah, I got call it. Like that'll get a hold
You know
of
what I
me.
mean?
to,
Like, that'll get people
buzz.
jacked up,
Yeah,
so.
so you can't knock it.
You
know
can't
what I mean?
knock
It does its
And
job.
I think that's one of those songs. Kodak
Oh,
Black.
yeah.
All right, song number 5 coming up.
Pretty sure that was like a song to a CD Lamb highlight video, and I immediately was like, yeah, song bangs.
Didn't we do this song?
No.
This is where this like 2000s like rap. I just got lost. I have no idea.
You giving a bonus for the feature? Or is this might not be the remix? The feature might be a remix.
There is nobody else listed on this song.
Can you not reach towards me in that fucking dress?
I'm ready. I think everyone's pens are down.
All right,
J-Funk.
pens are down. Let's start it off. J-Bone, what do you got?
Justin Timberlake, Cry Me a River.
Justin Timberlake, Cry Me a River.
I have got Justin Timberlake, Cry Me a River. I'm going to go for the album Justified.
I knew
That is
it was
correct.
justified.
Wow! Kid gets the album for 3. Bang!
Alex, anything?
I had Akon.
It is.
He's in fact the opposite.
It is Justin Timberlake, Cry Me a River off of Justified.
Wow, Cry Me
That
a
ties me and
River.
Meek.
Really?
7-7, yeah.
7-7, J-Bone with 6. And with 2 questions left, Alex, you're still not out of it with 3 points. So-
Goddamn right.
All right.
Remember how much of a fuck? All he does is talk shit about music
We never
trivia
had
and
this,
how
though.
good he is.
We didn't have
No.
the Cry Me a
No,
River.
we did Justin Timberlake. I
Oh,
think it was Mirrors, or
Oh, something.
it was a different song.
It was a
You know what I
different
mean?
song.
Like, I thought that's what I
No, it
thought.
was a different song.
Okay.
Might have been.
I
Damn.
know what you're talking about. It was a different
It
song.
wasn't
though,
Cry Me a
yeah.
River.
Oh, Cry Me a
All
River.
right.
Dude, back
Song
in like
number
early 2000s, JT
6.
came out with a
And he
shit
had
ton.
the Britney Spears look-alike in it.
Song number 6 coming up. We'll hit you guys with it again.
I should have the album here, but I'm a fucking retard.
Really?
I think I got this all wrong. Because if you got the album on this, that would be crazy. I think I'm wrong on it.
How about if you say what the album cover picture is?
No.
Because I can get that.
I really want to take a chance on this album cover, on this album
My
title.
retarded brain can't decipher the title. I'm like, I'm repeating it in my head. I
I
can't
think I'm
cipher it.
way off because I don't know how I would know the album title of this. But I think I'm way off then.
I really, really, really.
I don't
wanna
think
guess
I'm
this
I would
right.
be extremely impressed if you guys knew the album title.
I don't.
All right, looks like people are getting ready to guess here.
Is this
I'm
it,
way
dude?
off. I'm way
Is this
off.
the song
I think.
I'm thinking about?
Guys,
And we're
maybe
all
let me go
just
first because it's going to be really embarrassing. if I'm wrong.
All right, hey, let's just go right. Let's just go right to left, Alex. Let's.
I got Smells Like Teen Spirit, Nirvana. I do not know the album.
All right,
Oh.
that Nico, what do you got?
Oh
that
my
right?
gosh.
Is
Jesus
that right?
Christ. Guys, you should hear my answer.
That's
I have-
correct, guys. It smells like
Team
Teen Spirit.
Spirit, yeah.
Teen. Not team. Teen.
It smells like Teen Spirit.
Teen
Yes,
Spirit.
and I'm not guessing the album, but I'm pretty sure it's
Guys,
self-titled.
This could be a Justin fuck up here, like with the roses and the thing, but this to me sounds like Hanson and Bop.
No, you're way.
I got Nirvana.
Is it self-titled, Alex?
Nico, what
I
do
don't
you
know.
got?
I don't know the
Nirvana.
album.
P.O.D. I don't.
Okay, so
That's
so it
two
is-
band names.
It is Nirvana.
I understand that.
It's
but-
Nirvana. It smells like Teen Spirit
Okay.
off the album Nevermind.
Never.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, that was a good pull for you, Nico, because you maintained the tie for first place with J-Bone. You both have 8. Al is still right there with 7.
I need a sweep, and it's. I
And that was a
guarantee
good
you I'm
pull.
not
Yeah,
gonna
good
get
pull
it.
for you, Alex. You got 5 still. So
No, don't make
within-
me feel. Don't butter me up. Let's
Yeah.
go. If it isn't like Blink 182 niche, then I'm not gonna get a three banger.
All right, this is song number 7.
What the fuck are you doing, bro?
I thought it was Hanson and Bop. It's bad. I think the riffs are close.
What sucks is I'm gonna get 2 on here, but I don't know. I don't know this fucking guy's album.
Hit you with it again.
It's- the name of the album is probably something like really corny. That's my prediction.
I'm either fucking up on the title by one word here.
What sucks is I'm just gonna be 1 short here.
Do you know the person's name who sings it?
Yeah, I know the artist. I'm pretty confident I know the artist, but I could be fucking up.
I think I'm way off. All right, it is what it is. I'm in an underdog position all the time.
There you go. Everyone looks good here.
Yeah, I'm good. I just knew that. I just had a mix up on the title.
All right, so let's go. Alex, what do you got?
I just did Train Soul Sister.
It's
Okay.
Hey Soul Sister by Train.
I have trained Hey Soul Sister.
I have got Jason Mraz, Soul Sister.
All right, so it is Hey Soul Sister
Tie game.
Train
OT.
Nope,
off
I win.
the. No, you both.
No.
You got
Overtime.
no. You guys were
We
tied.
both got 2
Yeah,
points.
oh, we're going to overtime.
overtime.
Word.
But
Awesome.
yep, Hey Soul Sister Train off the album Save Me San Francisco.
Word.
All right,
right.
let's go
Overtime
OT.
again. Why do we always keep going to overtime? I'm like the fucking king of getting to overtime.
Margaritaville is coming up next.
All right.
You didn't even get 1 token Jimmy Buffett song, Jay Fine?
Shut up. We don't. No one wants that.
He could have played Smash Mouth too.
Yeah.
Will you guys
Yeah, we
let
can-
him pick his song?
Or you could have
We
picked
coulda
Freddie
done a couple
Mercury.
different things. Hey,
Oh,
the-
hey, on this day, Freddie Mercury was born, by the way.
Oh.
Ooh.
All right.
Yeah, we forgot to
Plays
put
the
that
Queen.
one in there.
The bonus song was already selected.
Nice, dude.
Ahead of time. We'll play it.
think I'm going to get fucked.
See what happens.
Yes.
You are or I am.
Yes.
One of us again.
One of us getting
I hope you
fucked.
both get fucked.
All right. Listen close.
Oh, yeah, you're getting boned here, Nico. You're getting boned here, Nico. J-boned. That's what you're getting. You know what, Al? I know 2 out of 3 for sure, which is all you're going to need here.
We hit you with it again.
Is that definitely what it is?
That's my guess.
I would have never heard that as that. I know that song. I don't think that's could be right though.
I just don't think this is the name of a song, bro, because of how fucked up it is.
No. You guys are crazy.
I think
you-
Nico's got it.
All right. You both had you.
Hold on, bro.
I think, oh, Nico.
I'm going last.
Nico.
You think I fucked up?
If Justin's definitely has an album and a thing and it's close to it, I just don't know if it's right. He could be
I don't
right.
know, Nico. Up to you. It's a toss-up.
I'm just trying to think of a fucking band, dude, or like this fuck. I can't really.
You got to know who sings that song. You have to. Everyone knows who sings that song.
That's not true at all.
Yes,
Give
it
me-
is. It's
This is
like,
OT, so we'll give you another
It's
10
all,
seconds
it's all,
to think
it's all
real
good.
quick.
No, if he's ready,
he's got it.
I'm
If
good.
that's
I
if that's
don't
it,
have.
I don't know how you guys came up with that off that.
All right, what do you, Nico? What do you got?
I got pumped up kicks.
All right, and no artist.
No, I can't think of one.
Foster the People, Pumped Up Kicks.
Yeah, he's got it.
That is correct.
He's got it.
You know what?
You got boned. You got boned. That's all right. You get J boned.
You yelled about the title. I scratched out all the little kids because that would definitely not be an appropriate fucking song title.
No,
There you
especially
go.
for
I'm
this
just
song.
Pumped up kicks, and I just
I'm
don't
glad
know
Fodsucker
who.
didn't win. Justin has 6 wins. Nico has 3 wins. Al has 5 wins.
wins. Every time I win, I get 6.
You're at 6. I just marked you down.
I keep only having 6.
Why is he
5
wearing
overtimes.
sweatpants?
I don't know why
Is
I don't know
he-
why he's wearing sweatpants. I don't know why he feels the need he has to go to the bathroom every time
Is
at
he
the same
hiding-
time.
is he-
It's
is he-
just
All right,
embarrassing.
yo, let's do the wheel for draft order.
Is
Let's
he-
just do that.
is
Jay,
he-
fine. Do you
it
know what the? Let's just explain to the people what the draft is going to be.
Yeah, that's your
The
fucking
fuck,
job.
dude.
Yeah. So actually, quick question on it, right? So do you have to basically match a position with a decade? So you could go like 80s quarterback or 90s wide receiver, but you could only use each once.
Yeah.
That's what it is,
Yep.
right? Okay.
Yep.
So like you could take a 90s wide receiver, I could take a 2000s wide receiver.
Correct.
Like that, and then they're both eliminated.
So you have to
course.
pick.
You have
Yep.
to match a year and a position.
Correct.
Each used once.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Do you want to do a 1,000 round draft here and just add more shit, guys, for football?
Dude, we were thinking.
No.
We were thinking about that, but we didn't know how everyone else.
How
would
many
feel.
do we have? 5 here.
Yeah.
Yes.
5. Yeah.
One.
So at each position, you got to pick somebody.
Nope.
I don't get it.
It's
Yes. You have to pick one
you have to
quarterback.
pick one quarterback, one defensive player,
One quarterback. Okay.
one quarterback.
All right, for the viewers,
Oh my
guys.
God, fucking Al.
We need to
Explain
pick
this shit.
one quarterback, one wide receiver, one running back, one tight end, and one defensive player. Now, we also are only allowed to pick one person from each decade. One person from the 80s, one person from the 90s, one person from the 2000s, one person from the 2010s, and one person from the 2020s, just to make it more confusing for you guys. So let's just say I wanted to pick
First.
Steve Grogan as my 80s quarterback. He was an 80s quarterback for the Patriots. I believe he played in the 80s. He would count for my 80s and my quarterback. I can't pick anyone from the 80s, and I can't pick a quarterback as well. That's how it works.
All right. So you want to start with the wheel?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's
do
start
it.
with the wheel.
This is to choose.
Yes.
And you can't also can't pick
one.
Of course. This fucking.
Now I
piece
have
of
a
shit.
question because I think, especially given what you're about to do with the one, I think this is valid.
No, no, you can't pick different decades of people.
No.
Nope, he's off the board.
No, if he's
Okay.
off the board, he's off the board.
He's
All
off.
right.
We already
I'm so
discussed
mad
that.
that we gave Alex
All right.
the fucking easiest pick.
You shouldn't have gave it to him.
Should have
Wait.
said that you go last.
What do you want? Wait, what did I miss?
We're rolling for.
Oh, I
order.
I forgot to say this because we talked about it last week. You can't pick Tom Brady in any way, shape, or form.
No.
We already said that. Remember we said that last week? You can't
No,
pick Tom Brady.
no, you brought it
I thought
up.
you
It wasn't
did
an
say
official.
I did
something
say
like
that.
No,
You're
it was
next.
not official.
Alex, you can't
J-Bone,
pick it.
you
Alex.
get the
can't
pick.
You can't pick Tom Brady.
Um,
Tom Brady
Give me
is
the
not allowed
snake.
to be picked.
The snake.
yep.
Wait a minute. There's only 5 of us, right?
Yep.
So Bones is in the 5 hole. Not
Tom
a bad
Brady
idea.
is not allowed to be picked as stipulated
Nico.
last week.
I'm going to take.
The 80 for Brady pick sealed it. He
I am
can't be
going
picked.
to take pick number 2. Fuck that.
All right. I'll take number 3.
All right.
Somebody's phone's going crazy in the headset here.
Yeah, I don't know whose it is. Is it your phone, Jay Fine?
Oh, is it connected? There we go.
It's like 78,000 text messages.
It's like
at
you
once.
should take your mushrooms in 10, 9, 8.
Who's 4 and who's 5?
4 is Al. Bones is 5. All right, Alex, who are you gonna go with first? That's the question. In which decade are you gonna pick them in?
This is the best player. So just parameters. Best player at their position at that time.
You can interpret it any way you want to, but yes. You need
Okay.
a quarterback, you need a wide receiver, you need a running back, a tight end, and a defensive player.
Scarce position, much like fantasy, tight end. You're going to go Gronk 2010s.
That was the 101. All right. I like it,
I don't think
but
you
I don't
needed
like
that,
it
dude.
as the 101.
I
Well,
agree.
if it's not Tom Brady, then what are we doing?
Oh, you can't take Tom Brady?
You can't take Tom Brady.
Okay, all right.
Actually, if anyone else landed in the first spot, I might have amended
Yeah,
that
of
rule.
course.
But since he picked Gronk over Tom Brady, I like that. 2010s.
Then if
tight
that's
ends.
the case, I really like the pick.
Thank you. I know. Well, hey, listen, I'm the fucking superstar of this show, so and I make superstar picks.
My pick is 10,000 times better than yours. He's actually arguably one of the best defensive players
That was
ever.
my guy. That was my guy.
Lawrence Taylor from the
Yeah,
80s.
that was-
I'm
is
mad
my
that I
pick.
didn't get it
number
up
one.
higher. Lawrence Taylor from
So
the
you
80s.
picked a drug addict? Is that what you did?
No, I picked the best defensive player arguably that ever touched the field.
Who was this?
Lawrence Taylor.
LT, they called him.
Yeah, that's what's written down. Defensive player from the 80s. Thank you. Go fuck yourself, because if Gronk came across the middle, I'd put you in a comatose.
Yeah, he would be dead, and then he'd fuck his mother probably,
Yes.
because Gronk's mother was a known hooker.
And liked black.
Well, she pushed out all those kids, so
Yeah,
I mean,
but probably the loosest pussy in the game.
Jay, fine.
Yeah, this is tough. I think I'm going to have to take the best running back.
Ooh.
Oh,
This
is
is
he going
good.
90s? Is he
Jimmy
going here?
Gibbs.
No, I'm going
Anytime
with
TD.
who I personally think was the most talented running back, and I'm taking 2000s. You just mentioned his initials. I'm taking 2000s, LaDainian Tomlinson. I think that was maybe the most dominant stretch I've ever seen from a running back.
That's because
2000s?
That's because you're young as shit.
Well, that's
dude.
because he had one great year.
Even
and
though
then
he's
he
a
was just
time
kinda-
traveler,
I
dude.
think he's a
He
fucking
just had one
pussy.
great
I
year. He
fucking
broke all the
hate him.
records, and then
So
that was it.
2000
He was
Thousands,
still
2007,
dominant.
right?
He was dominant.
Yeah.
You had to game plan for him everywhere. Like
He scored 27
he could
touchdowns in
catch,
a year.
he could run, he could do everything.
He did have a big year.
Did
that
everything
year.
but beat the Patriots.
That's all he couldn't do. It's tougher than you think, though.
That's why him and Jerome Bettis fucking a dead
I'm
sour.
actually mad. I didn't think anyone was going to do Taylor. He was going to be my first round pick, so I'm kind of pissed about that. If we're being
I'm
honest.
so happy then I Wally pipped
So now,
you.
so now we got to think 80s.
You weren't even alive in the 80s. Neither was I.
Were you even alive in the 90s?
I was.
No.
Nope.
Yeah, so you're a loser on both counts.
So I picked what I think is great.
Which way do I want to go? If I pick a running back here, Bones is going to be pissed at me. All right, I'm going to take the 80s. I'm going to take my wide receiver. I'm going to take Jerry Rice.
That, you fucked up, bro. You fucked up.
That's
You fucked up
I think
bad.
you might have missed on that one.
Yeah, he fucked up bad. He
So
took it for the-
I picked the one with
You
the best stats ever
No,
in the fucking.
Not in the 80s. You fucked up picking Rice in the 80s. Should have picked Rice in the 90s. I'm looking at it right now. It's not even
Dude,
close.
I need an 80s person, and I get him for his whole career. You can
No,
only,
you don't. You get
you
him for
can't
the
pick him.
80s.
You can't pick
No,
him in the 90s.
yo, that makes no sense.
no,
you
no,
understand
you are
that,
not.
right?
No, you're
you guys
totally
don't
wrong
know
now.
what you're talking
No,
about.
totally
you
wrong.
don't know what you're talking
Because
about.
then,
Totally wrong
then
now.
we can all pick for Jerry Rice's.
No, we're not doing that since we can't fucking pick people from different decades.
You're only allowed whatever decade they played in.
Yes, bro. So we took the first
Jerry
5
Rice
years
in
of
the
Jerry
80s.
Rice's career. That was not bad, but it's not
He-
even close to what he did in the 90s, bro.
But you understand what I'm saying?
I understand
Yeah,
that you
we
fucked up
understand
in
you
your own
fucked up,
draft.
though.
We had this
But do you get-
conversation
and
before we
and
came
this-
in here.
I mean, that was vulgar.
But you don't understand what I was saying. What I'm saying is, if you can't pick him in multiple decades, you get him through his whole career. He just had to have played in the 80s. Now, is your argument that he didn't play enough years in the 80s? I'll pick somebody else. Is that your argument?
No,
Just
you
pick
have
him
to
in the
live with
90s.
that because he technically did play in the 80s.
Did he
But
play all the 6
someone-
years in the 80s?
You heard what I just said, so you just knew
No,
you just
I'm-
counted me.
I'm asking.
I said he played 5. He played
Then he's right
85,
in the middle.
86,
So that's-
87,
that's-
89.
But this is why when you guys don't pay attention to what I
Don't say we didn't
We
pay
didn't pay
attention. What are you
attention.
talking
We
about?
asked all the
you said
questions.
best player from that decade.
No,
that means
I'm
that
saying he
decade.
had to have played in the decade. That's what I'm saying.
That makes no sense.
He was still the best wide receiver in football in the 80s. Do you understand that? He's every single year that he played, besides in the 2000s, he was the best wide receiver
more
ever.
dominant years in the 90s.
I understand what you're saying, but
So
I need
take the 80s Jerry Rice. Once 1990 comes around,
listen to me.
Jerry Rice is dead.
Listen to me. If you pick somebody else, okay, go. Whatever. I'm picking him in the 80s. You're not understanding where I'm coming from. I need someone in the 90s. Do you get that? Then I need someone in the 2000s. You understand it?
I know the concept of the draft.
Okay.
I hit on mine. I get it. I hit on mine.
You guys are taking it, so we're taking it different. You're only taking it for those 5 years in the 80s.
I'm taking it for however long he played in the 80s. The 80s. Just like I'm taking it for fucking, I would take Rice in the 90s.
But then, so then we
the
should
best
go.
10 years of
so we
span.
should make the thing right now, and that's fine. I'll live with that 80s pick, that you could pick multiple Jerry Rices. Because
Jay Fine fucking said
but
that
that's
in the beginning.
But that's why I said no. That's why I said no, because you get him through the whole career. He just had to have played in that decade.
Can I pick my first pick?
Yes, go ahead.
I'm taking a quarterback, 80s. Give me my guy, Joe Montana.
Nice.
Overrated.
4 Super Bowls.
He's got maybe 250 passing touchdowns.
He's the best quarterback under Brady.
He's
so
not.
yes,
I
that's
know
a great
that's
pick,
what
Justin.
people say, but he's not.
That's a great pick, Justin.
Thank you, buddy.
You're welcome.
I'm
Snake.
going to go with my...
Snake Bones.
I think I might go 90s. Give me Barry Sanders.
Great pick. This is where I was going to go with Barry Sanders, but then people that know me, to myself, I've had many arguments that there was a better run back in the 90s.
Yeah, I know. Like, how are you not going to take that running back?
Which is what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to take my running back in the 90s, and this is true to me. I don't give a fuck. I love this one too. Give me Emmitt Smith. Give me the workhorse guy. I don't care about the flash. Barry Sanders played 8 years. Bum. I don't give a fuck. Give me 15, 16 years at Emmitt Smith. I'll take them all. That's why I'm thinking full careers here. That's why we can't pick people over multiple decades. Again, going to my Jerry Rice pick. I have the best wide receiver to ever play the game, the best running back to ever play the game. Justin has the second best quarterback to ever play the game, the second best running back to ever play.
You're not allowed to pick Tom Brady. So I have the best quarterback in this draft.
Agreed.
Untrue. I can think you can make a conversation for a lot of people. Montana, if you look at his stats, terrible. I know that the old heads, dude, the old heads are going to say what they're going to say about Montana. I might make a video about how overrated Montana was just to get some hate. Do it. I might send it to our Uncle Mike. He loves Joe Montana.
Loves him.
Just to get him jacked up. All right, Jay, fine. Where are you going to go with this?
I think I'm going to go 80s Reggie White and knock out the defense in the 80s.
How many years did he play in the 80s? Give us a number of years.
Right here, his height was he was starting 85 to 92, and then
All right, that counts.
yeah. Actually, I guess technically it was the Packers was with the 90s, but he started in 85, so got some good
Reggie
years.
White.
Bless
Are
you.
you fucking good?
Just say bless you.
Like, I love other quarterbacks in that 2000s. There's one that I really fucking love. But Joe Montana was a dog in the 80s.
Joe Montana, without a doubt, is a good pick. Now up on my pick, we're going to go in the 2000s. I'm going to take this guy because this is one of my guys. He's a beast. He's a dog. It's 84 doesn't stretch on game days. I'm taking 2000s Randy Moss.
Yeah,
I was about to take him.
I like that pick too.
Love Randy Moss.
Randy Moss, 2000s. Yep. Changed the game. Changed the Patriots, too. We didn't even know how to fucking pass before Randy Moss came. Do you feel like that? It's like our entire offense shifted from
Once
Randy
we
Moss.
got Randy Moss, it felt like the Patriots
And then
got
Brady, I
really
think Brady was
an
like,
Avenger.
oh,
like,
this
holy
is what it
shit,
likes to
yeah.
have a good wide receiver.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm just chucking the ball
Is this
60
what it
yards
feels
down
like?
the field and somebody just burned somebody else. There goes Randy Moss. All right, you got a back-to-back snake of Dicky.
I'm taking a shot. Okay.
You taking LaShawn McCoy?
No, I was going to take a shot in the dark. But see, there's 2 decades that I was around for, and I already picked one of them. I'm not going 20s yet.
I got to take a tight end, huh?
I don't know anybody in the 80s. I have no idea. All right, 90s. For my snake, I'll take Coach Prime in the 90s. Deion
For defense?
Sanders,
Yep, okay.
defense.
That's not bad.
He played a little offense too.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
taking
not bad.
defense, just to be
Played
clear.
a little baseball too.
did.
Oh man, so I got the 10s and the 90s.
No, you don't have the 10s. Oh,
Yeah,
you
Gronk.
Yes, he
off.
does. He's
You're off.
Gronk.
I'm
He's
sorry.
Gronk's in the 10s.
2000s and the 80s.
Oh my God, he sucks.
I'm blanking. I don't. Yeah, I have no idea.
You got to
gotta
look
pick
something up.
something.
Pick something. Look something up. You got 2020s still available. Might as well do that to buy yourself a little time until you get to the fucking 2000s and 80s.
Patrick Mahomes, 2020s.
There you go. What a gay pick, but nice.
He is very feminine.
And his brother.
Just the way
sucks.
he walks. Yeah, his brother sucks. His wife sucks too.
Say-
He actually, I watched some of the quarterback on Netflix show. He wasn't super unlikable, I would say though. Even though I don't like him as a person. But he
Mariota
didn't
came
seem
off
that
like the worst guy in the world on that thing.
That's why
I didn't
Hawaiians
watch it.
suck
You
in
have
general.
another pick, Alex.
No, that was
That
my
was
snake.
That was
Deion
his-
Sanders, Pat Mahomes is
That
on
was
Nico
his-
now.
That was his snake.
Nico's being a loser. He's taking forever.
Now it's being me.
I feel like Alex kind of ruined the show when he yelled about like a round or two ago. It's kind of annoying if we're being honest.
It was actually really annoying.
I kind of hope he like pulls his back when he's golf.
I hope we lose the audio
Nick,
for
what do
the
you got
show.
here? What are we doing?
I'm picking in between a couple people right now. Just fucking checking it out. But I might just go with my pick that I got for the 2010s. I'll do 20. I guess I got to do 2010s. The next best person to fucking Gronk. I'll take Travis Kelce.
You're taking him in the 10s? Okay.
Yeah, I gotta.
He's better in the 20s, but okay.
Oh, you get the rest of his career, I feel like, too. But I mean, how much more does he have? Who knows?
Who'd you take?
Took Travis
Travis
Kelce in the
Kelce.
10s.
Travis Kelce. Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to wait on tight end then. Because I was
I-
thinking about bringing him on the flip, but okay, wide receiver.
I'm trying to get it out of the way
QB, tight
because
end.
now I need
defense.
just
Okay.
running backs and a tight end and a QB. Word.
All right, I still need a quarterback, and I need something from the 90s. Give me my boy, Brett Favre.
Okay, I like
What a
that.
Video
fucking
gunslinger.
scumbag.
You know what he slung
into
around
Purse?
too? Those dick
That
pics.
dick, yeah.
he
Slung
did.
that dick.
He did. And we're going to just ignore the fact that he robbed a high school
Yeah, charity.
of all that money. We're going to ignore that fact
The
because he was
college.
a
You robbed
fucking
the
dog,
college
dude.
for all that money.
Yeah, he fucking
No,
dog.
sorry. Didn't he? What was it? He robbed the state to give it to a college.
That's what it was.
That's
yeah,
what
it's
it
for his
was,
kids'
yeah.
volleyball thing or
Yeah.
something. Like build a volleyball court. You know what? You do whatever you want for your kids. Brett Favre was a dog, dude. I mean, did he end up with almost more interceptions than he had touchdown passes? It's
Yes.
close. But everyone thought they were Brett Favre.
Yeah.
That's who you wanted to be. There's probably one other guy in that 90s range.
He's got those
but
Wrangler commercials.
Yep.
The guy just did it all.
I'd love to hang out with Brett Favre for sure. Even though the old, is he going to retire? Is he not going to retire? He did retire, then he unretired. That kind of got annoying.
I look pretty good in this dress. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, with your little pecker.
With your little pecker poking out of it. I wish I could draft you in this dress. Okay, so do I want 2000s, 2010s, or 2020s? Fuck. I mean, I'm kind of pigeonholed into here what I should do. Okay, I am gonna go defensive here. I'm gonna take the 2000s. This is the only player
2000s.
that Tom Brady ever felt the need that he had a game plan for,
fucking snipe me.
and that's Ed Reed.
Ed Reed.
Oh, wow. Didn't snipe me.
Oh, Justin.
He's
Yeah.
the only one that ever that
I
Tom
know
Brady
it.
felt the need that he had to game plan for. One of the best. That was as feminine as a sneeze as you can get.
That was pretty
Yep,
bad.
2000s Ed Reed.
So I'm actually going 2000s defense as well here.
And we're gonna go with the murderer.
Give me fucking Ray Lewis all fucking day, dude.
Yeah, Ray Lewis is a good pick.
He's a killer on the field.
Yeah.
Especially on
He
the
wasn't a
On
killer.
and off
especially
the
on the
field.
Do you
that
think-
2000s defense at the Ravens was
Do
actually
you
one of the
think-
best
Was
defenses.
the
Oh, it's
best.
crazy. It's nuts.
They were so
Do
good.
you think that he might have the best entrance in sports ever,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, for sure.
besides Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Oh, it's up there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with my 2000s pick, my 2020 pick, and I'm going to go wide receiver. We're only 3 years in to fucking 2020,
Good.
and I'm going to take the number one pick all 3 years in a row. Give me Justin Jefferson all motherfucking
pick.
day.
I don't think that's a good pick. I'll tell you why. I don't think that's well.
For who's better than him in
I feel
2020?
I know what you're saying. Never mind. I mean, it's tough. The 2020s is hard to do. I don't think he's going to end up as one of the best wide receivers ever.
2020s are easy to do. You have 3 years to judge by.
Yeah, and he's
That's
the
what I'm
number
saying.
one wide
So
receiver 3 years in a row.
he's-
How
just
can
know
we
it's
not
hard.
take him?
I almost wish it's hard to judge how they're going to be. Like, it's hard for me to like talk shit about them because you
He's
don't
the
know.
fastest. What is the stat? From
It's funny
3
he got
years?
drafted 21st, and they drafted Jalen Riga in front of him. The Eagles. What morons! Huh?
Idiots.
Justin Jefferson. So that's your 2010s off the board. So
That leaves me with
2010s.
no. That's my 2020.
It's
2020s.
2020s.
2000. I only have 2010 left and a tight end.
You got 2010 left and a tight end. So I can get both my 2000. I'm going to get my 2010 after 2020s.
J Fine has 10s and 20s left too.
I need a tight end though. Huh?
I have 90s and
I need
20s.
a tight end as well.
Fuck, I kind of fucked myself with
Yeah.
the 2000. I should took my 2000.
Thinking
tight
back,
end.
I kind of wish I could redo a couple of these picks here. but,
Yeah, because now I'm fucked with the tight end position.
yeah.
Well, you did the Kelsey, which kind of fucked me a little bit. You know, I'll take 2010s. His peak was high. I mean, he might have just had a seizure and died. Give me Jimmy Graham in the 2010s. He had those like 3-4 great years with what's it called.
I like that.
We're going to ignore the 2020s where he's been kind of a fucking bum.
He's just one of those guys though, hanging around. though.
If I was doing this over right now, I would take 2000s, probably Tony Gonzalez or Antonio Gates. But
Right.
So
Easily taken.
yeah, but it's
So I'm taking Antonio Gates, but I have to take him.
You're taking the 2010s
I have to
version?
take 2010s Antonio
how
Gates.
many years did he play in the 2010s?
He played till 2018.
Ooh,
and
okay, you got him. You
he
got him.
actually had his best year touchdown wise in 2014.
Who is this?
Antonio Gates.
Antonio Gates.
That's a good
Yeah.
sleepy
That's a great
one.
pick. Yep.
Never won a thing in his life, but hey, that's all right.
I didn't realize he played to 2018 because I might have took him.
Now it's up to me. I'm taking a running back. I just gotta. The 90s, running back in the 90s.
What are you looking shit up for, dude? Just pick.
Because I'm trying to think of a running back that was in the fucking 90s, bro. I don't really think. I know Marshall wasn't really him yet
No.
until he got to St. Louis.
There's
think
like
he
one
got-
or two really good ones.
He
from
got
the
drafted
90s
in
that are-
98.
that are out there.
Marshall Falk got drafted in 98. You can't take him, I don't think.
And I think that my other guy didn't play in 90, so I'm not going to take him because that would be fucking stupid. When did fucking this guy fucking play? Fuck, 2020s.
Gets tough here at
Yeah,
the
I
end.
think 2020s now. 2020s quarterback or 2020s running back. I think I might just actually fucking go 2020s running back.
Okay.
2020s running back who for the past 3 years has been a fucking beast that I'll fucking take, I guess for the 3 years, I'll take Derrick Henry. I don't give a fuck. Call him King Henry for a reason.
I mean,
That's a solid pick.
He is a freak of nature. He
is.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry.
Is he going to last 5 years?
Is he gonna last the rest of the 2020s?
Yeah, I think he got 3 more years in because all he has to
Yeah.
do is get to 2025
Yeah,
for that to comp
and
that
then be
pick.
done. And nowadays, it's like 10 years. It's like 10 years for
Yeah.
a fucking
I mean,
running back.
people-
part of me is wishing like something like Dwayne Haskin happens to him, something like that happens
too
to
many-
him.
cool,
Are
Al.
too many people sleeping on him for fantasy this year? Or is it just that the Titans' offense is so shitty that
It's always been shitty though.
It's always shitty. They can't get vertical.
Yeah, but he's going so low.
He'll be better than his ADP, I think, for sure.
Well, he's like 10 or 11, you're saying?
yeah, like if I can get him at 9 tonight, I'm definitely gonna take Derrick Henry.
Good, take him. I hope he breaks his leg.
That's not cool, bro.
All right, so I got one lame pick, and I got one pretty decent one for the 2000. I'm taking the running back. It's going to be Sean Alexander, the guy who lit up the 2000s. I mean, he was LT before.
Who are you taking?
Sean Alexander.
He really had 2 good years, but I always loved him for the Seahawks. Sean Alexander, running back.
He had he broke all the records that 1 year, right?
Yeah, he had that 1 year.
But pretty consistent otherwise. Another boring 80s pick, Steve Largent is my wide receiver. And
That's such a bad pick.
but it's really a great pick. But
It's not.
You ruined everything for yourself.
well, I mean, you took Jerry Rice, and Jerry Rice played like 3 years in the 80s.
He played 5 years, and he's the best wide receiver
Steve
to ever
Largent
play.
played throughout the 80s.
If Jerry Rice doesn't play in the 80s,
Jerry
guess
Rice,
what?
Jerry
Guess
Rice
what?
is the greatest wide
Guess
receiver
what?
of all time in the 90s, for sure.
Guess what happened? Guess what happens? He never gets in the league if you don't take him when he first got in the league.
That is backtracking if I ever heard
Nope.
it.
You lose. You lost.
I'll take this fucking quarterback. Give me Dan Marino in the 90s.
Ultimate loser.
He is a huge loser, but he also gets the Ace Ventura movie.
Yes.
You've completely.
I'll take that.
Grasp
I don't know
over that.
between him and Randall Cunningham who's fucking better.
Are we picking guest appearances, or are we
Nico,
picking best
is that,
positions
are
at
you being
the
serious
decade?
with that question? Is that a serious question? Or are you just being like a troll?
Randall Cunningham was really good.
So you're being
No.
serious.
Nico.
No.
Dan Marino had the most passing yards ever until another guy broke his record that he can't even pick. Peyton Manning broke his record.
Right.
So Dan Marino just couldn't win it all. That was it.
He's probably the best quarterback without a Super Bowl.
Oh,
It's not even a question.
yeah.
And
no.
I would actually make a thing that he's better than
a
some
lot,
with
yeah.
a lot of them with
Yeah.
Super Bowls.
So you're saying you think he's better than Rodgers?
Yes.
He's better than Roethlisberger. He's better than Roethlisberger. Is he better than Roethlisberger?
No.
No,
'Cause Roethlisberger got
Roethlisberger's
free.
Yeah.
I mean, so are you trying to what? You know what I mean? Like that's
Aaron
kind of
Rodgers is Dan Marino. They're the same person. They just put up numbers. Aaron Rodgers isn't that
Not
good.
this year.
got
Not this
one.
year.
We'll see.
I got a small.
But Dan
I got
Marino
a-
versus
I have a
Randall
small-
Cunningham
I might
is
have
the
a
dumbest thing ever.
Future.
small Benjamin on the Jets to win it all.
We never got
I would
Super Bowl
honestly,
picks.
that's like asking Justin and Fatsucker to make pop punk music and being like Alex should be in the same conversation as Justin. Like that's how how bad this kid's voice is. Picture him singing pop punk music. That's what's like Randall Cunningham to Dan Marino.
Okay,
That's how
I
bad
get
that
it.
is.
I get it.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Jesus Christ! As we can move on to
Should've picked
2020s,
fucking Dante Culpepper.
2020's wide receiver for Jay Fine.
Does anybody have a
Yeah.
quarterback left, by the way?
Just me.
Okay. What year?
I have got the 2020s.
20s. Wow, he's got the 20s.
Yikes.
I know who he's gonna probably go with.
I don't know how nobody picked Mike Vick.
I don't even think he's the best in that age
in
range.
that age.
What's crazy is there's
it's
someone in the
2000s.
2000s that's no one's picked is insane to me, and I can't even pick him.
So
I should've went 2020
Yeah,
defense.
I got to take what, a 2020s receiver.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, without Justin Jefferson, I'll take the only one that can probably compare to him, and that's Jamar Chase. So
Okay.
Couldn't catch the football at the beginning of his career. Couldn't find it without the stripes on the ball from
oh,
college.
he's so electric now. He's fucking.
Yeah, he's very
I
good.
just can't believe his ADP is like a top 3. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of
Too
fucking
high.
crazy. It's a little too
Yeah.
high for him. I love him. I would go top 10 with him, not without the first round, not top 3.
People sleeping on Adams. Adams all the way down
At
there too.
Adams, if I could get Adams at 9, how you done?
All he's got to do is catch 8, 7, 10
Behind
balls a
me, right?
game.
Not in front of me. That's where my head's at. I'm going
So
with
I
Derrick
need a
Henry and
tw- I need
Devontae
a-
Adams.
I need a 2020s quarterback, and you could say like raw talent. This guy might have might not have the most.
There's
raw
one smart
talent,
answer to this.
but
I hope
he
you pick him.
is the
I really-
coolest motherfucker on the planet. It's Joe Burrow.
I thought for
I
a
think
second he was going to roll.
He's
love
gonna
Joe
he's
Burrow.
gonna have the
He's the-
chance to actually win the titles. It's not that fucking bum Josh Allen. So
Yeah,
I don't care what
agreed.
anyone says, and it ain't Jalen Hurts.
Bills
it's
are
Joe
winning the
fucking
Super Bowl
Burrow
this year.
Yeah, you said that last year. You said that
I
the year
thought-
before. You said that the year
I
before.
Bills
thought-
are winning the
He
Super
says
Bowl
it every
this
year.
They got better this year.
That's
though.
it.
Yes, yeah.
I'll at least change up. I'll say the Jets. That's like
The
a dark
Bills are
horse
winning.
win to
The
me.
Bills are winning the
That's
Super
Is that
Bowl.
a dark horse?
No,
Is that-
that's not a dark horse.
Yes,
No.
it is.
Everyone's sucking their dick. It's not a dark horse. He
The
doesn't
Bills?
understand dark
The
horse.
Jets.
The Jets is not a dark horse. Everyone's on the Jets.
Listen, they have good odds. Not great. They have good odds. They're not a dark horse because everyone's foaming over the mouth of Aaron Rodgers.
A dark horse would be the Broncos.
Yes, or
That's retarded.
Yes.
though.
That's
No
a
one's gonna
dark
get it.
horse.
Yes, it is.
Patriots is a dark horse.
yes, exactly.
Sure. Fucking sure.
Yeah, I
Put us
thought
in
for a
the-
second. I thought you were gonna go
All right,
Mac
I'm
Jones for a second.
gonna
I was
end
thinking
this
about it,
draft
but-
with my 2010s
Tens.
tight end, 2010s tight end. Give me Tony Gonzalez.
Yeah, that's a good one.
He only played 4 years in the 2010s.
Oh, that doesn't count. We already said it has to be 5 or more.
No,
we
that's
said
just
that.
a bad pick. That's all it
What?
is.
Tony Gonzalez is one of the best tight ends ever. We said it has to be 5 or more years.
Why
in the thing.
5?
Because they had to play for the majority of the
I
decade.
mean, you're playing 4 seasons.
No, you can't pick them. 2010's tight end. We have rules because we have rules.
When did we say this?
All right, get
we
the
said that's why we asked about the Jerry Rice. He played 5.
great draft.
Reggie White played 5.
Great draft. Let's get the graphic up. We'll have the people vote. A lot of people love the graphic.
Now
a lot of
I
interaction in
gotta go
traffic.
look for
He's
another
got to look for
fucking tight end.
2010 tight end. We have to live by a set of rules.
All right, I'll fucking help
It's
you
crazy.
with a 2010
It's crazy that no one
Let me
went.
see if I can think of a 2010
I mean,
tight end.
Jason Witten.
Oh,
That'd be a good one.
I mean, that's like
Zach
that's
Ertz,
no. Jason Witten's
Delaney
better.
Walker.
Jason Witten's still better than that.
Who was the guy for Peyton Manning's? He had
Dallas Clock.
no. In the 2010s for Denver.
Jack Doyle.
Oh, for Denver?
Oh, for Denver.
The black dude.
It was.
He had like 2 or 3 good years because of Peyton.
Julius Thomas.
Yeah.
Julius Thomas.
Julius
He
Thomas.
wasn't bad.
He wasn't
I
bad.
guess just give me Jason Witten.
You don't want Aaron Hernandez?
No.
Ooh,
I mean,
the ceiling was
Jason
high on
Witten.
him.
Jason
who?
Witten.
Aaron Hernandez.
I would have much rather had fucking.
I agree, but we did have a set of rules that you didn't follow. But no one drafted Peyton Manning. No one drafted Tom Brady, which was crazy.
You said we couldn't draft.
No, you
fucking
couldn't
Tom.
draft Tom Brady.
Drew
Obviously.
Brees.
Drew Brees. Yeah, that wouldn't have been a bad 2000.
He only had
quarterback.
every
I would
record
take-
before
I would
Brady.
take Dan Marine. I would take every. I love my list. And,
I honestly
and
wish the only thing
primarily,
that I
think
wish I
won.
did was probably went 80s defense. I really wanted Lawrence Taylor.
Yep. Instead
But you got a pretty solid list, Nico. I don't see anyone with a bad list.
except.
Oh, Alex fucked it up with the Lodgen pick.
Yeah,
The
what a
guy's
loser.
a white.
I like
and
you
he
just
sucked.
come on like
No, he
you're
didn't.
doing so
Sucked, dude.
you're doing
80s
so
wide
good.
receivers. Why didn't you pick like Chris Carter or somebody?
Because he played most of his career in the 90s.
You were doing so good, and then
Irvin
you
Fryer.
fucking blew it up.
You could have picked anybody there.
So on
Chris
the fo-
Collinsworth,
So yeah, I thought about it too, just
Lynn
to be the
Swann.
funny guy.
Lynn Swan. You could have picked anybody.
So I
Howie
wanted,
Long, dude.
I wanted to do
Howie
Super
Long.
Bowl,
How
Defense,
long was the
though.
lot? Was
Super
it-
Bowl
yeah.
pick, and then Super Bowl bet.
Okay, you want us to pick somebody that's going to win the Super Bowl? All right,
Okay.
I'll write this down.
Justin's already said the Bills. Are you say on the
Justin's is
record
the
there?
Bills.
I'm
You wanna
saying
bet them?
I feel very good about the Patriots this year. And I'm being dead serious.
It is
All
one of
right,
those
can you-
weird
yo,
years
Al,
that there
can
is
you-
kind of something coming
Alex,
together.
can you make him not pick the Patriots here? Just like he said, we can't pick TB12.
If as long as whatever gets put out on the internet says we were not allowed to pick the
Right
Patriots,
now, the
I'll pick somebody
favorite,
else.
the top. I'll give you the top 5 favorites.
Okay,
Go.
that's fine.
Kansas City's plus 600.
Okay.
Philadelphia Eagles plus 650.
Yep.
Buffalo Bills plus 800. San Francisco 49ers plus 900.
Terrible value with them, by the way.
Yep.
Cincinnati Bagels plus 1,000.
The Bagels?
The
The
Bagels.
Bagels? The
Bengals.
Cincinnati
Bagels.
Cincinnati Bagels.
Cincinnati Bengals plus 1,000. And then I'll give you the bonus is the Jets plus 1,100.
Yeah, so they're the 6th highest. That's why it's not a dark horse.
So
The
That's
dark
like-
horse New England Patriots is plus 5,500.
that's
And-
a good chunk. I bet them after week one, though.
The ultimate dark horse, Houston, Texas, plus 20,000.
Yeah,
They'll
no,
definitely
that's
won't win.
definitely
I'm
not.
fucking kidding.
So
What's that? $1 to win fucking 20,000?
Yeah.
No.
100?
Yeah, 100 to win 20K.
100 to
So-
win 20K, so $1 would win you $20.
I think
I mean, who's making these odds? How do the fucking Green Bay Packers have better odds to win the Super Bowl
Than the Patriots. That is pretty wild.
Who's making these odds?
Because if we
Hold
played
on,
each
can I
other,
see
they
this?
would burn us.
No, they wouldn't.
Are you?
No,
These
they
are the
wouldn't.
teams-
have better odds
We
than
all-
us.
we-
the
they-
These are
Giants
the
made
teams that
best.
have better odds
The
than us.
Steelers made it,
The
dude.
Giants, the Broncos, the Vikings, the Packers, the Chicago Bears.
Oh my God.
The New Orleans Saints.
The Seahawks.
The Cleveland Browns.
Don't sleep on the
Don't sleep on the
Seahawks.
No.
I won't sleep on the Seahawks.
I'll
Don't
sleep
sleep
on the
on the
Seahawks.
Seahawks this year,
I'll
dude.
sleep on the
Geno
Seahawks.
Smith.
We'll be
threw
resting
for
nicely in Seattle,
Geno
not
Smith threw
sleepless.
for like 4,200 yards and
It doesn't
30
matter.
touchdowns
It's
last
Lightning
year.
doesn't strike twice.
I
number
want
one.
that clipped and shipped all those fucking teams that are literally favored in front of the fucking Patriots, bro. That's so embarrassing. But it's true. It really is true. I'm being a little bit too uppity on the Patriots. They fucking suck, bro. I think we might just suck again. I don't think that Bill O'Brien might not be everything that we think he's going to be, dude. I'm just saying. We might get fucked in that whole department. If the offensive line can't block, we're so fucked. In reality,
anything's possible.
So I like the Bengals this year.
Okay,
if you can end the
what
drought,
was the odds on that?
then anything's possible.
My pick is the Bengals. My bet is the Ravens 18-1. I like the Ravens 18-1.
Can you just fucking pick one, dude?
Bengals
What's Cincy?
10-1.
Plus the 1,000?
Bengals 10-1.
I'm taking the Jets. Plus 11.
Got Bills plus 800.
You might as well flush your money down the toilet.
You got Bills plus 800.
They're the Bills.
I can't believe the Lions are plus 1,600, dude. You might as well light your money
it's
inside.
probably going to be.
Seriously.
Same with the Dolphins.
It's the Chiefs.
The Jaguars.
It's the Eagles.
The Bears, bro. The Bears are in front of us. Are you
Dude,
fucking
the Bears
kidding
are
me? They don't.
embarrassing.
I think we don't even throw the ball a lot. We throw it more than the Bears do. Jay Fine, what do you got for a fucking?
I'm surprised Minnesota's that low.
They suck. People have figured it out. Them and the Giants are fucking ass.
Not really, though.
What do you think, Jay Fine? First Super Bowl pick that's not the Patriots.
Nah, the Pages. Honestly, I like Alex both. I think it's either going to be like maybe the
I'm a
Cowboys or the
Bengals.
Eagles out of the NFC, and I think it's either going to be like the Bengals or the Ravens out of the NFC, or sorry, out of the AFC. I'll go with Bengals Cowboys. Give me Bengals Cowboys.
I'll file that
All right,
under what's
so we're gonna
absolutely
give you-
not going to happen.
Yeah,
I can't believe
the
you have
Cowboys.
faith
So we're
in
gonna
the
give-
Cowboys.
So we're gonna take you as Dallas in that.
I'm gonna throw some crazy out there.
I'm
just
taking
'cause,
Cincy.
You know what? I love
You're taking
Cincy.
Cincy as well.
I love Cincy. I think if they're healthy, like
Actually,
Joe Burrow
fuck
knows
that.
how to win.
Give me the Patriots plus 50. Oh, I can't pick the
You
Patriots.
can't pick the fucking Patriots, dude.
All right, can you
So
put an asterisk? Patriots plus 5,500.
Yeah, mention that Al wanted to. And then when they win, he'll be like, told
They're
you
not
so.
winning the Super Bowl.
The Bengals will beat the Cowboys in the Super Bowl. That's my prediction.
They almost beat the Bengals last year. They almost beat the Chiefs in 2020.
So you're not
They
taking.
can beat the
you're not
Bills.
taking Dallas. You're going. If that guy never fucking does that stupid shit to Pat Mahomes and pushed him out of fucking bounds, Cincinnati's going back to the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
Yep, and they win the Super Bowl
And
too.
they probably fucking beat the fucking they'd win. Because the Eagles fucking that guy was a moron. So you're taking Cincy as well. Glad this was a fucking group activity. Everyone going on Cincy.
I just bring up great points and people agree with me because I'm the moral compass of Bad Brain Podcast. That's
Yeah,
for
the
sure.
moral
the
compass.
fucking
Do you guys have,
vicarious one.
you are
anything else,
he's
guys?
such a cunt, though. He really is.
I'm so excited for
huge
football,
fan.
everybody.
Me
I can't
too.
wait to talk about football
football's gonna
constantly.
be the best.
I can't wait for Alex not to be on here for another 50 fucking episodes. I almost killed myself halfway through the episode.
But I will
This
say,
is
you got to
easily
give him
the
some
worst
credit.
episode we've ever had.
Can you give some credit for sure? It's definitely almost the worst out of you. You didn't really offer much up today. You didn't really talk that much. You were tired, I think. I think you I think you're a better night guy. But we have to give Alex some credit for actually coming on the podcast. We have to give him some credit for actually stepping up, wearing that little tight little number he's got on today. and
I hope he
showing
golfs
up.
in it. He might wear that all day. So can I keep this?
It might be molded to me by now.
I
mean,
know
I'm
that you
sweating up a
guys bought
storm.
this, but can I keep it?
Legitimately, is this the first time you've ever been in a dress?
Yes,
I don't believe that. You believe that for a second?
No.
100%. And this,
I feel like you and Timmy, you get a little fucking wild when you go back.
He slid in that thing so
Oh,
fast.
he's showing some nip.
we might have to put a sensor on that.
Jay Fine, you
you
got
better
any
blank that
thoughts?
out.
What
Any
on Alex's
closing-
Nets?
any closing thoughts?
No, I'm fucking pumped for football.
Football's
Yep,
the best.
I agree.
And fantasy, I know we got fantasy drafts. Fantasy's back. This is the first legal sports betting season we've had with football. In
I know it's going to be
Massachusetts.
so great though.
So it's gonna be fucking nuts.
You know, my worst feeling like every other weekend for like offshore sites is like when the traffic to the website is too much and you try to get a bet in at like 12:30 and like the bet they would never take your bets because there was too much going to the website.
yeah.
Oh, that was the worst.
Yeah, the apps are working way cleaner now. So,
They'll probably have some monumental failure on week 1 Sunday, but
are you willing to share your entire card with us for football season? Just give it to us. Screenshot it. 12:30.
Do you want to be
We'll
part
let
of
the people
my?
follow.
Do you want to be part of Sunday service?
it could be a nice collab for the folks out
You
there.
know I do it right. I do it right
With your
every week.
300
It's out there.
followers. It's a great collab. I agree.
I
1,000%.
will share week 1. I will share every pick. And if I lose everyone, then I'm only going to send winners from here on out.
We can go. We
But
can do a little head-to-head action.
But you are
Al,
the
if you
king of
want
that.
in on Sunday service, you're more than welcome as well.
Okay,
Go's
so
been a
what
supporter
is
of
Sunday service?
Sunday service is basically a breakdown of all the games NFL.
So you go full NFL slate. You don't even pick the cherry picked which ones. It's the full slate you do.
No, I don't have to pick the full slate if I don't want to, but there's at least 7 to 10
I
picks
can
up
be
there.
the fade god.
Well, you will have. We can have the Fade God, bro. I will feature the Fade God pick of the week for sure. That would be. Listen, there's 1,000 of them out there, and we could definitely use another one. We could use a vocal point in Justin.
I'm actually gonna stick to that. I might not even bet any of my own bets. I might just bet against you.
And see
what I
how
would
you.
do.
And see how you.
The only problem
that's a
here's the
clear
problem
thing.
with
That's
the
a-
fade thing, because this happens to me a lot. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm not hot. I'm gonna fade myself.
Dude,
Then you start
tough.
talking yourself into things that you wouldn't normally pick, and then you fade yourself, and then that hits when the reality is. So we need this as clear as can be. Like, what do you actually feel? Don't talk into trying to get a winner. Like,
I
what,
think
what do
the
you feel?
Giants are going to win today. When they play Sunday.
Sunday, okay, 100%. You think they're gonna win outright?
Yeah.
Okay.
How can we keep unit? How can we do by unit?
Just one unit.
Yeah,
Just
so
one
if you
unit.
take everything as one unit, but so if he takes it, so say Jay Fine takes money line, he wants Steelers money line as his thing.
Because everything else that we took was even. You're saying
He would only lose 1 unit if he won, but then he'd win 1.7 units if
Yeah,
it's
but
plus 1.7.
remember-
Justin,
remember if
so would you be? So would you only be minus unit, or would you be plus 3 units?
I'd be
Well,
-1
He'd be either -1 or +3. If he wins, he's
because I
plus
get
3.
my money back, so I'm up 3.
Yeah, I get that. I get what you're saying. Okay. Meanwhile, all the other ones that we picked, besides J Fine would be up 1.2. Me, Justin, and Al all picked regular shit.
If
But
we're
you
doing
wouldn't-
units, I'm switching mine to money line, so it's plus 1.7. If we're doing units.
Can I change my pick?
You got to remember that the spread isn't a even
Can I
dollar
change?
too.
Can I change?
It's
my
110.
pick?
So,
Yeah.
it'll be, so you have to bet 1.1 units if you wanted to get over that.
Yeah, right.
This is up for vote. Can I change my pick?
Maybe you guys
think
can figure
it's
this out
already
another
in.
day.
It's in black and
yeah,
white.
It's black and white on the paper.
You're right. I'm sticking by it. I like it. That's
So
a lot
we
of
still
points.
have
That's a lot of points. Week 1. That's like the highest total out of any game.
I feel bad.
I like that you feel so uncomfortable with that.
That's
That
where I
means
think
it's gonna
that's where
hit.
Stu Finer says
gotta
you
live.
want to live. You want to live in the uncomfortable when you're betting. If you feel comfortable, that means you're going to get fucking ruined. Which I think that's what happens to Justin.
that's what happens.
But
Justin
Justin
said
just
there's
doesn't.
no possible
Justin
way.
can't Justin just can't. It's like me with colors. Justin can't just recognize
He can't-
what's going
he
on.
can't grasp it, no.
until it's too late. And he's like, "Wait a minute, we're down 21-7 at half. What the fuck's going on?"
Oh boy, we got a busy day today. I'm going away for 2 days,
Well,
starting tomorrow.
guys,
Let's just live
hey,
the life. Dude.
I want to thank you guys for having me on. I love you guys. I always love coming on the show, even
Always
if it
a
might
pleasure,
suck.
Alex.
But I love you guys, and this was a great
Yes,
show. It'll
I-
probably be the number 3 show that I've ever been on.
It will be the number 3.
At least we can say fuck you out, fat sucker, to his face.
I think I'm gonna just retire that. I think he likes it too much that we mention his name. I think we might have to retire that. What do
I
you
think we should make a shirt that says fuck you, fat sucker.
That's
would,
not bad. That would probably be the number 1 selling shirt.
That
Fat
would
sucker.
be if I plug that on my medias.
Do people know they call you fat sucker?
No,
It'll be him on the dress with the dress on. It
Hey, what
says,
happened?
"Fuck you,
What's
fat
going on
sucker."
with your producer job you're trying to apply for? Is that working out for you or no? Not at
no,
all?
because they're all going to take guys that are on the show that have no idea with tech. When the guy said, "I literally want somebody new, fresh, young guy, not married, no kids, no nothing, who is a fresh voice," and I'm it, and I'm not it. So I don't
So
know
my
how
question
that
is,
works.
do you think if we clip that clip and then tag that show that you in a fucking dress right now talking all your nonsense, that could help your case or no?
Probably not. No,
No, you don't think you have enough
knowing
of a
the
person-
point, knowing the person that the show was based on. No, he'd be like, "Oh, get the fuck out of here."
Okay, well, we figured we'd help if you wanted to get a job.
I
know.
don't care. My
Okay.
my cushy corporate job is more than good enough.
More than good. He's fucking making a shit ton of money, this kid. Dollar bills, y'all. Look at the picture on Instagram if you want to see an outline of his hog, okay? It's small, but you know what? He'll put the work in. He'll eat that puss, right, Bones? He'll
All right,
eat that
thanks,
puss.
guys.
He'll suck those farts. Fuck
Thanks,
you, fart
guys.
sucker. Last time we're going to say it.
Love you guys.